What's up, everybody? Welcome to Straight Savvy, presented to you by Lee. I am your host, the one only Jay Savvy Davy. With me so far is, of course, the co-host, my homie Sam. I am, and then we got the Bubba TJ Holmes up there. He just turned off the camera, but he'll be right back with us. What's up, y'all? Like y'all see, we ain't gonna really play much music tonight. We're gonna talk about some shit.
I may or may not get involved in some of these conversations. I was debating hopping on here.
No, you're good. Well, because it's a real good question. Are we alone? I mean, I just that's something I've always wondered. Even as a kid, like, really, are we alone in this universe? And is it really what people say it is? Because if you can go and look through, like I did, like the messages I just sit in the group chat. Example right here. Like, we have scientists that are trying to tell us, scientifically proven, that things exist how they are. There's only 26.1% of our global seafloor mapped, and our planet's what, over 75% water?
Like 75.
But we only know 20, but we only know 26% of that.
Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. I do not fuck with large bodies of water.
I don't either.
Fuck.
I know what's out there. I'm good. Well, it's just everybody's been focused on the bullshit and drama, and this is one of the things I've been wanting to do, is just talk about some weird shit. Because unfortunately, y'all, there are a lot of things out here that people don't fully understand. And if you want to tell me the devil's not real, I want to tell you that you're misguided. Whatever you believe, that if you want to believe there is not such thing as a good versus evil, you are sadly wrong. There is a massive agenda that's been being pushed. You want to look at how Rage Against the Machine got canceled in the 90s because they spoke up against the government. But yet we have artists nowadays that our young children are supposed to be looking up to, that pretty much have softcore porn as their music videos, that have access to. But you want to tell me there's no agenda out here to make everybody fucking stupid? They told us to put a mask on to protect us from a viral infection. A mask.
Are we going there tonight?
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but whenever I fart, that shit don't get stayed in there in my pants. It goes out. So what the fuck is the mask supposed to do?
What the fuck?
Oh, dude, I'm one of them. Like, I've never got my shot. I'm not one of them that's gonna speak out on shit. But
I got 2 of them, and I almost died.
I know people that got COVID right after getting the shot, bro, and people that sadly are no longer here after getting the shot and doing everything they were supposed to. But yet, you want to tell me it wasn't population control, and just to say, hey, look, we can tell these people to do this, and we're going to threaten their jobs, and watch what's going to happen.
Shit, man.
So that's why, tonight I wanted to talk about, are we alone? Because we're not. If you're one of them that believes our government is ran by people that want the best for us, go to a VA hospital. You will see differently. So, no, I ain't gonna make it too out the way. Like, I'm not my beliefs as far as religion, I'm an open religious person. I grew up Jehovah's Witness, and I became saved at 18. Yep. Oh, and what happened with that, dude? The craziest thing, after I got saved, I met a Hindu person. I met a Buddhist, and I wanted to sit there and I wanted to listen to them. And it's crazy that. And then I got to meet some Viking pagans that believe in that religion, and I'm like, dude, nobody's really wrong. They all have the same similar thought on this, that we all have a higher power. We all come from something is guiding us, and there's also that big evil, whatever it be. There's a reason we all have the same similar stories. But then again, I'm also one of them dudes that sat there and listened to. I love, like, my favorite thing to do, if I ever come across them, is listen to Native American stories. I love them stories because a lot of them are passed down by word, and they're not made up or finagled by a different religion or a higher power. They are the whole tribe. What up, Chaotic?
Sam, TJ, Jay, how's it going?
What up, man? It's been a long time.
Talk about some weird shit real quick,
Right.
Because
how's everybody doing?
We got that mothership on its way that's supposed to be here in November. But
hello, everybody in chat.
Yeah, I got my binoculars handy, and I ain't seen shit yet.
Let's say you live down there by Space Force, and that's what the whole thing and all that funding was supposed to be, and not a damn thing.
Nah, I ain't seen shit.
Here's my take on everything. It's pretty fucking simple. I'm gonna wake up every morning the way I do right now, the way I do this morning. I'm gonna carry on about my day the way I do every day. I'm gonna be daddy to my kids. I'm gonna be a promoter, and I'm just gonna live my life. And if there's somebody out there and there's a mothership coming, fucking beam me up, Scotty. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I mean, and I'm
Nanu.
right. Well, my big thing, like Sam said, he's not a fan of large bodies of water. I am not. I am far from a fan. You cannot pay me like as much as it would be dope to go out there and be on a cruise.
I've been on a cruise.
Kid.
I've been on a cruise.
Fucked up as that kid. You know, I used to get picked and beat up a lot. So I ran to the library and I read.
All I can tell you is these aliens come to Earth. They better hope they got them hands because I'm scrapping.
Facts. Well, I'm also. Do y'all know anything about the tunnel, the tunnel theory? All our oceans and bodies of water are connected.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Do you believe in that?
How can you not say they're somewhat connected when our fucking planet's almost 80% water?
Exactly.
You know, all that shit that you talking about aliens and fighting and stuff made me think of the movie Independence Day with Will Smith. And in the scene, I was sitting there thinking about how Will Smith punched that alien in the mouth, knocked him out. I cannot believe after Will Smith smacked shit out of Chris Rock on national television and nobody made a meme or a video with the scene from that movie where he punched the alien, had Chris Rock's face on that fucking alien. That would have been funny as hell.
Hey, TJ, hold my beer. Hold my beer.
Okay, like I didn't mind it growing up, but like there's certain movies that like you, when you start to realize how big it is under there, like there's one I think it's literally called Underwater, and they discover Cthulhu. Like,
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
and then you think about how big that motherfucker is.
Say that again, Samael. They discovered what?
Cthulhu.
Who?
You don't know what Cthulhu is?
I'll give the definition in a minute, but continue.
Anyway,
I know what Cthulhu is.
It's a
H.P. Lovecraft's monster.
Yeah, it's a
interdimensional demon.
It's an interdimensional demon with the head that looks like a squid. Like it's got a beard made out of tentacles and shit. This motherfucker's like 700, 800 feet tall.
He's bigger than
Man, y'all go somewhere with them old tall ass fable ass characters.
My point is no. My point is though.
Did he have that red hair that you had on your head?
My point is when you go underwater and you look up and see how fucking big it is down there, like shit.
Well, the Titanic is a mile. What is it? A mile and a half down? No, I think it's more than that. I have to look. Actually, that way I can get facts in a second. Where we're not just talking about our ass. But yeah. Let me. Wait, I'm not 17.
Damn dog.
JC, go the fuck away.
Oh my god, is he back?
Well, there's a video that I got. There's videos that he did that
whoever's got the fake account, you're a hoe.
That's JC.
Bro,
I didn't even know what.
Mostly
he actually is 17 years old, so he is no longer allowed on
That's right.
Live long and prosper, sir.
The Titanic is 2.4 miles below surface. 12,500 feet.
You know, one thing about the ocean that I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to go out.
But you're a Navy, so you could speak You could speak about a lot of that shit.
So I never really imagined. I couldn't imagine how vast and how big that it is out there without seeing absolutely nothing until I was out there. And I mean, as far as you can see with telescopes, with high powered equipment, nothing. It was. I mean, it's pretty amazing, and not even birds or anything flying around. Just absolutely shit. I mean, just
when it gets
clouds.
dark out, you put your hand out, you can't see a fucking thing.
And to know you're just a speck of dust on this earth.
That's it.
That's when that comes into reality for you.
I feel when I drank shine.
Do what? You broke up.
That's how I feel when I drank some shine.
But as Cthulhu, which he was talking about, since TJ you didn't know, it's a character created by H.P. Lovecraft. But a lot of people believe that he is a real character. But it's based
I
off
personally do not have a opinion.
Well, shit like that, I don't fully believe in, but there are, what my beliefs are, I consider pagan because I believe in the old ways, the old God. I don't believe in blood sacrifices, but I believe the earth
So
is
I'm gonna
a lot
say
more important than the technology that they give us.
So I'm gonna say this, and this is the only time I'm gonna address or even acknowledge anything about it because I really don't have no need to. But JC Fresh, frankly, my dear, we don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 17 or 18. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Quit looking for attention. Like, be gone. Either join the conversation or shut the fuck up.
No, don't even join the conversation. Go the fuck away.
Like, ain't nobody
go do your little fucking podcast with B. Millie. Fuck away.
So these people really are convinced that this is a mothership and it is coming to Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You telling me the elite world scientists are deeply convinced that this is true?
This is also the same people that, like, when we first started talking about, they finally updated as of June 2024, the ocean floor is mapped out 26%. And our planet is how much water?
Does Will Smith know?
That's what I said. We need to put Chris Rock's face on a fucking alien and have Will Smith smacking the shit out of it, or have him punching the hell out of it in Independence Day.
But all seriousness, all aside now, look, I was raised in a Christian household, and the teachings and whatnot. So I guess that's solely based what I believe in. I say that, I come from the Bible Belt. But the thought alone of being alone and Homo sapiens being the only creatures of intelligence is sad.
Yeah.
I just hope this don't turn into no Mars attack situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then start blasting up to shit with technology we haven't even scaved on yet.
See, I grew up, my dad's family is Jehovah's Witness. My dad doesn't. We never followed that. We still had Christmas and all that, but that's the only belief I ever knew. I didn't know anything else until I went to Bible's summer camp when I was 18. I didn't know anything about any other religion besides
that's why you're such a good promoter, man. You be like door to door.
Pretty much,
y'all gonna listen to this. Y'all gonna listen to this.
My grandma still gave me Watchtower books. I still get them, some bitches. But it's after really looking into that religion, and I'm like, man, this is not. And then finding out Christianity and
I just learned that you can sign your neighbors up for them to come visit you at their door.
As far as religion is concerned, I am a God fearing man. Okay, I serve the Lord, but to think that we are the only creatures in this whole universe that was ever created is an arrogant way to think. Because God is so powerful that I know for a fact He didn't stop with us. He didn't stop with Earth. If He is the Lord of all heavens, all worlds, all that, like the Bible says, it literally says in the Bible, He created the heavens and the earth. Like He created everything, and I know for a fact He didn't just stop with Earth, bro. To be so arrogant and think, oh, we're the smartest thing in the universe that God created. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
A perfect God like that is not gonna say that we're the smartest thing in the.
Yeah, because I done some dumbass shit in my life.
Like
I done
that.
reached out and touched the fire a couple times before I figured out it was hot. I ain't that smart. I ain't the smartest tool in the tool shed, but I'll stab you with the sharpest.
Well, I'm a paranormal investigator. Like y'all, I have videos on YouTube. Everybody can go look. I have, I have evidence that there is another side, or at least a spiritual world. So me
Oh,
getting
there's no
introduced
doubt in
all
my
that.
mind. Spiritual world.
Well, getting introduced all that when I had no idea that any of that existed.
I mean,
I didn't
if you
realize
want to
how
go
many
the
times.
scientific, if you want to go the
Oh yeah, we're going to.
scientific way, what are synapses? We learn in science what a synapse is. It's electrical currents through your body, right, and through your brain. So, what is electrical currents? It's electricity. The whole Earth is full of electricity, even with lightning and stuff. So, the soul is an electricity, and when your soul leaves your body, and your spirit leaves your body, there's no more energy there, right? The energy goes somewhere. What do we learn when lightning strikes? It'll go through a lightning rod, but it still goes, right? It goes somewhere. And I think when we die, our energy goes somewhere.
I know this for sure. They
Well,
started using optics.
If
Like
you
back
want
in
to
the
talk,
day in
I
the
mean, on the
military,
scientific
they used
side of it,
red optics. And they quit using the color red because it was showing way too much in between dimensions of multiverse. There was soldiers saying that they was seeing demons and shit in that red like night vision and stuff. That's why they switched to green.
Mm-hmm. See, now we're going up to where
I think the quote unquote multiverse has a lot to do with the one word that everybody has never figured it out what it really is and what the meaning of it is. Deja vu. I feel like the
Ooh.
multiverse is a connection to your multi. Deja vu is a connection to your multiverse self,
so
right?
in
So
this topic, in this conversation, it's like having a dream or a nightmare, and then that shit happens later. Like I've had dreams about having a car wreck, and then 3 months later or whatever, I had a car wreck, and then my mom, talked about, and this was a year or so ago. She had this nightmare that I hit somebody and kept driving, like a person, not a car. And then this weekend, that shit basically happened. That like it's crazy shit. Hold on.
Bro, you hit somebody?
I wasn't going to talk about that.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
on my way
Are they
home.
okay?
Yeah, they lived.
Okay, did you get in trouble?
No.
Amen.
I know, baby. I know. I'm not going in. I know I'm on.
Yeah,
one.
but say don't. Yeah,
I ain't giving full details.
he allegedly hit someone.
yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But where y'all was talking about the deja vu thing, that's a whole other. I'm one of them that
Where I was
believes in
going with that
reincarnation.
was though having dreams and then that shit happens like almost the same way later. and then you're like, wait a minute, I feel like I've been here before.
Dude, I've had dreams years apart, and that shit come across me, and I'm like, I remember this. Oh shit, do I remember the outcome? Never can remember the outcome. I don't know, man. In every religion that they speak of dreams either being a warning, like a premonition, or a downfall. So I don't know.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you believe that right before you die, your spirit leaves your body while you're asleep or something to go search for a resting place?
I'm a
I
dreamer,
really don't know.
so I've already. We're getting
The re-
I
the re-
leave my body every time.
the reason I ask that is because, and I've showed several people, uh, back in 2014. I think it was August the 14th. No, August 17th, 2014. A friend of mine that had stents in his chest was just going back to work that night, and me and my old lady and some friends left the bar at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night. We went to this Mount Zion place that me and my son go to. It's the spot where the Civil War I told y'all about. And Michelle was taking pictures, in the dark, looking for orbs and shit. And she went back and looked at it, and she said, "TJ, what's this?" And she blew it up for me so I could see it. And there was somebody standing in the window inside of this church. That it's one room. It's like one of them old 1800 churches. Like it's one room with the pews in it or whatever. There's no other there's no closets, no nothing. It's just one room. And we'd already looked inside the windows. There was nobody in there that night. And I was like, well, that looks like my friend Tyler Ferris. But we knew he was at work. He wasn't there that night. 3 days later, he had been down there with some friends about a mile down the creek. They were camping out, partying and stuff. And they went to leave the next morning, and he said, I don't feel good. And he collapsed and he died. And now he's buried in the cemetery right there at that church. And I've got the picture to prove it. No Photoshop, no nothing. It came off of Michelle's phone.
My
And
condolences as far as that goes. But he must have had some good humor about himself.
He
He was
did.
probably like, watch this shit. I'm going to freak everybody out.
Man,
And I love the fact that TJ is
But
also a
what-
paranormal investigator. So what I want to talk about, he can.
that's what made me believe in the paranormal and stuff and started doing it, Jay, actually, because I was always skeptical of it.
Mine was my grandpa.
The fact that picture was taken from Michelle, I knew it hadn't been doctored or anything, and it was 3 days before he died. So it was like his spirit was there saying, "Hey, I'm fixing to be there. This is where I'm fixing to be." You know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
My wife's aunt lived on some property where the grandparents had built an old house, and it was still originally standing there, and then they had built another house, on the same property, but that old house still stood there. And the day they were getting ready to tear down that house, they took pictures of it and just put them off to the side. Well, a few years after that, they was looking at the pictures, and her grandmother was standing in the window upstairs in the upstairs part of that farmhouse, looking out the window. Grandma had been dead for years before that. Was just standing there looking out the window. It's crazy.
All right, so I'm gonna turn my camera off because my girl don't want her face on YouTube and all that. But she got some stories to tell like this too. Talking about dude seeing himself.
For me seeing dude.
Yeah, you gotta speak up though.
I know.
Come on, say it with your chest.
Let the one person that was talking finish the story.
I thought he was.
I don't know.
Were you done, chaotic?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
You sure? I didn't
Don't
want
be
to.
shy, Ali. Now, you want to talk your shit? Talk your shit.
Yeah, I'm positive. Let's hear it.
Let's see. The first time I stayed over where I'm living now, this used to be at my aunt's house, and it also used to be a church. Hence why there's a cemetery in front of it. But I was staying on the couch, and it was my cousin Damien, his wife, and my aunt living here. And 3 cats and a dog. That's all relevant to the story because the dog was laying with me and the 3 cats were in the other bedrooms. But I woke up at 3:30 in the morning because, you know, I had to get water. And I look up and my cousin Damien is sitting next to me getting ready to go to work. But he didn't work that day at all. So he's like, hey, Allie. And, you know, normal conversation, gets up, goes out the door. And I'm like, okay, that was really weird. Maybe he has an early shift. No, about 4 hours later, he gets up. Hey, good morning. I'm like, did you not just go to work? He goes, no, I've been asleep the entire time. We had a whole conversation and everything.
That's crazy.
It's like, oh, shit.
So there's these things
Oh, that
that it's called mimics.
Oh, we
I was
got
about to talk
a
about
story on that.
I was about to talk about that.
We've seen plenty. We've heard plenty.
I'll tell
In
this.
my religion, that's called demons, man.
Yeah,
I think I mean in the
mimics are
paranormal.
demons.
I'll tell this story because it happened right after we moved in this house.
Same, it happened last month.
Well, still, it was,
Y'all still in the house?
yeah.
Hey, no, Rick, I ain't complaining. I'll deal.
So
Look, man, I'm dark too. Don't get me wrong, but if I know for shit for a fact, I don't know.
So Allie was, I thought you were in the bathroom.
Yeah,
She was in the bathroom. I was in the bedroom, and I swear I heard something say, "Hey, babe," and I thought it was Allie because it sounded just like Allie. I went, "Yeah." She went, "I didn't say anything." I was like, "What?"
We both heard it though.
You muted, Zill. I don't know what you just said, but you said it with a passion.
They saw the house, bro.
They sounded just like Allie, whatever it
Yeah,
was.
it was a woman's voice going.
They're playing. They're mimicking it. Spirits will do that too, as well.
I've also seen Randy the past couple weeks.
What?
They might not even be a demonic entity. It might not. It might be just a spirit. But spirits will mimic and white noise, and you can barely hear it with our ears.
No, this shit was.
That's why we can
clear
pick it
as
up on like
day, bro.
EVPs and stuff. That's wild. Finish your story, bro. Finish your story. I'm listening.
Yeah, like this was clear as day. Like I thought she was calling me because she needed me to come help or something, but no, it was. She was like, "I didn't say anything." I was like, "You just called me." She's like, "No, I didn't."
Rita seen Esme and Damien when they were in Memphis.
Yeah, we've
At the
had
house.
family members see other members that were out of town.
The knives being thrown at me.
Okay, full disclosure, somebody
That
passed
sounds like a
away.
poltergeist, not a mimic. That sounds because
No, it's family.
anytime.
My family loves to fuck with people.
Yeah, her aunt's husband, right, Randy?
No, brother.
Her aunt's brother passed away outside on the steps, and still fucks with shit in the house.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, I gotta
That's
light
what I was just fixing to ask y'all. Do y'all have stuff misplaced or moved around?
all the
yeah.
time. Occasionally, I gotta light a joint up or something just to keep him happy because he was a party.
Man, that's classic, man. You got a classic haunting. That's beautiful, man. I would totally do a house like that.
Yeah, it's right in front of the cemetery, man.
Yeah.
You go outside and you're like, man, it feels spooky out here. Call Scooby and the gang.
Kidney sing names. Oh shit, that one. The
Right.
banshee.
Yeah, she's got like a
Yes.
list of stories she could tell y'all right now, like a banshee. She saw another family member that been passed away. Like, yeah.
JC,
Jay, you-
quit trying to get on a panel, bro. Go away.
It's my time.
We need to call Zach Baggins. We need to go do a sleepover at your house, bro.
Zach Baggins is a fraud, man. That dude is a straight fraud.
Jay, you wanted to open this panel up to that? Well, here we go.
Yeah, exactly. We're going live and we're going to stay up all night long, bro.
No,
We're going to play board games and shit. Hell
It's
yeah.
after 8 p.m.
Yeah,
It's
speaking
after
of
8
board
p.m.
games,
We
somebody
need
You know where
popcorn
you're
and Kool-Aid, man. The red
Hang on,
guys.
Al-
one of these
Allie,
days,
let Allie tell this story because this one's fucking wild.
I'm going to be doing one of my investigations here. I don't know exactly when, but I'm trying to get back into that because I
You're
love
welcome to
doing
come
that's
out
my
here,
whole
Jay.
life.
You-
Like
you're
that's
one of
what
the
I
few
did
people-
before artists decided they wanted to become my friend.
What's that commercial that used to play on the TV? Was it 8 o'clock at night
I
or 10
believe
o'clock at
it.
night? You
I'm
know where
not
your kids
scared.
are? when they was asked, "Do you know where your kids are?"
Hey,
No, that's when we was kids and we used to ride bicycles all the fucking time. That's what used to
Yeah.
come on. Yeah. Yeah.
No, Allie's got a crazy
We started
story,
that
though.
shit.
Yep.
The spirits tend to get violent here, so Allie.
Not here at the other house.
Oh, at the other house. All right, well, go ahead and tell them what happened.
It was me and my cousin Lexi. My aunt,
Whoa, did you say another house?
yeah,
Yes, we got 3 of them.
yeah.
So tell the story, babe.
Dude, something's attached to y'all at that point or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
y'all
Absolutely.
Wait. Backstory: her, that side of her family is Irish pagan. Like they got that descent.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
So this is relevant to the story. My aunt and my uncle were both. My uncle was at work, and my aunt had run to the grocery store or something. Me and my cousin she was 12, I was 10, because we're 2 years apart. And you know what kids do? We play hide and seek or whatever. And we're down in the basement, which I know, smart, so smart. And we hear something fall in the kitchen. We're like, oh, maybe our aunt's back or whatever. And so we go up there, and this 5-pound flashlight has fallen from the top of the what's it called?
cabinet.
Yeah, the cabinet.
hey, 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and ban this kid. So if it kicks all out, just jump back in. I don't think it should.
Hold that thought.
Because he won't stop. Yeah. So next time you come up here, JC, I'm banning you. So stop.
All right. So the 5-pound flashlight doesn't fell off the cabinet.
Flashlight.
Hold up.
Anyway,
The 5-pound flashlight has fallen off of the cabinet, and we're like, okay, maybe just wrong placement or whatever. So we go back to playing hide and seek, and we're hiding in the living room. My cousin is searching after me, and all of a sudden we look over because we hear another noise, and there is those big ass butcher knives, not the axe. What is it?
the steak knives.
The steak knives. One, it comes flying from the kitchen all the way to the front door. No one's home. Nothing. No one.
And this all goes back to the family member that passed away in front of the house.
No, this goes back to the house being being planted on Indian burial grounds.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was focused on trying to kick JC out. I missed that.
You're fine.
Jay, you missed the part where there's like 3 different houses.
Yeah.
Well, I heard that part, but then he kept trying to. So this house is on Indian burial ground. Okay.
Yeah. It was.
It no longer is there.
Well, y'all, I'm from Ohio. Ohio's the most haunted.
Where
state in
are all
America.
y'all at? Where y'all live at?
Henderson, Tennessee.
Bro, Jay. You said you want to get back into it. I'm just saying, man. I'm not scared. I got real time players. I got fucking full cameras and everything. I didn't tell nobody that. I had my little time with it too.
I love this. This is what
now she's saying she saw shadow people.
Not shadow. I think it was Randy.
I see shadow.
Randy's dead, of course.
Are you done with your story? Because after you're done with your story, I got a story.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right.
Hey,
like I said, when y'all,
sorry.
I was talking. I dream walk. And I go to places. I always have this ability that I didn't know really what it was. Everybody call it out of body experiences, but different. So when I go to sleep, I can enter into people's dreams, or I go do whatever the fuck I want to. Unless I get really high, and then I don't do it because my brain's not connected like it should be. I don't like sleeping. I hate to sleep because every time I sleep, it's either a night terror or I go somewhere I'm not supposed to. I hate going to the dark place.
Same.
It is not a fun place. I don't like talking to that gatekeeper. I don't like that smell. I don't like that feeling. I don't like the scars. Now, what had happened and the reason why, after doing mushrooms and opened up my third eye and understanding a little bit more why I have these, a lot of people that go through very traumatic events in their life are doorways.
Yeah.
What my dumbass didn't realize that I did on one of these nights, I thought I had a dream. I went and talked to this gatekeeper, and my mom was really sick, and I got asked what would I like to do, like what do I want of everything. I didn't live with my mom, I lived with my dad. My dad definitely didn't like this shit. He didn't like how I could see things that weren't there. He didn't like how I could sit there and have a conversation with something that wasn't there. That was never supposed to, because Jehovah's Witness, if you all know anything, there's not just those very strict on certain things.
Yeah.
There's
I've
no
met a
such
few in
thing
my
as
life.
spirits. There is no such thing as anything like that. So I couldn't talk about all this. And everything I'm speaking on right now is me being 33 years old and understanding my background and being a proud ancestor of the Druids from the old country in Ireland. So, but understanding these abilities now, but what I did when I was a kid was I got asked, what do I want? And I said, I want my mom to not be sick anymore. And it asked me, what are you willing to trade? And I said, everything. I did not understand this was a real event. And, even though I was asleep and, I was dreamwalking, I transferred to a world that people say doesn't exist. And I am very much can tell you the spirit world or that other dimension that we see, like, was it you, Zilla, that said the red goggles?
Lay down.
It was Zilla.
Yeah. Like when the red light, no, it's very true. There is a whole other world out here that people don't understand. And you cannot tell me it's not true. Because, examples on the media, because the media pushes. But getting back to that, me trading everything, and then, I woke up and all of a sudden my mom was good. Mom wasn't sick as much as she was. She was getting her treatment. She was getting her transplant, and things was good. Ever since that day, I had constant shadows just pop up randomly. To the point that that was why we really got heavy into the paranormal team, trying to figure out how to save me. Because what my dumbass did is I traded my soul without knowing. And y'all can sit there and laugh, and everybody can judge. That is a real fucking thing, y'all. They find you when you are at your weakest, and you can sit there and tell me that there is no such thing as demons. I am very much can tell you, yes, there are. And they don't just look like what you see in the movies. They look like just me and you. It's just they don't have what they don't have what we do. We have a soul. It might not be exactly, something that is a physical object, but it is something that is there. Our body is made up almost of all electricity. Y'all can see it. It is all energy. But going into, while I'm speaking on that is that she brought up the shadow people. When it got close to, where it was the 10-year mark of me doing this, my dumbass ended up in jail. Motherfuckers followed me to jail. And if you know anything about demons thrive on turmoil. Where is the most turmoilous place you can have? Either a prison or a jail. There are so many souls there to feed on. And luckily, I made my penance. And my former buddy, doing what he did, it helped me. But I didn't understand for the longest time until I really dove into why is certain things happening. It's cool to want to go and investigate places, y'all. It's cool to want to go and do these things, see abandoned places and take pictures and all that. But be very, very careful playing with these Ouija boards and all this other shit.
I don't fuck with it.
You could get an accidental demonic attachment and not even realize it. I am a victim of a demonic attachment for 15 years. That story I just told y'all is from me going somewhere thinking it was cool and wanting to do something that I had no idea what the fuck I was fucking with. So I got punched in the face by something with red eyes. And ever since that point, but after going through and actually opening up, that third eye and really diving into fixing inside and realizing why all that turmoil, why I was angry, why I needed to feed a fucking monster in me that I didn't know was what it was. It was just angry. I really had to put the work in, So for anybody can sit there and say there is no such thing as a possibility of something out there that they don't understand. don't fuck around and find out, please. It took me a long time to get that shaken off of me.
Well, we might
They're out
all
there.
be talking about it, finding out with this spacecraft coming. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Well, that's one of the things that people were sitting there saying were demons, or aliens, demons.
What?
I mean,
I don't think so.
I
I
see
don't
I
think so.
think
figures.
that maybe aliens might have their own demons.
I see figures every night. No matter where I'm at. Well, I can't say every night because there's nights that I'm so tuned into either YouTube or on a panel or something that I don't see them. That's why usually I'm online doing something, because if I'm just sitting around watching TV or not really focused on something, I see shadows, I hear shit. I've took myself to the garage before just to sit in the fucking corner of the garage where nothing can be behind me or to the
Somebody
side of
scratching
me.
me real bad.
And is that me?
No, I think it's Taro
Bad.
Coda.
Oh,
What about now?
Hold up.
it's still getting feedback. It's not, I don't think it's as bad now though.
Do you hear
It
something
ain't
in
as
my
bad as
background?
when TJ starts echoing.
But I've been drug out of bed by black, dark, shadowy figures that couldn't make up. I landed up on the floor. My wife thought I fell out of bed, but I was kicking and
I
swinging and
used
shit.
I used to wake up with random ass scratches and get my
Yeah.
girl ex would look at me like, "What the fuck did you do?" I don't know what he means. Like, you're just covered, and
I
that was
still
when I
do
found
too.
out that it
Usually
was
it's on
from
my
me dream
legs.
walking
Well,
and going to
Jay,
places that I had no business being in.
before I forget, Jay, I gotta ask this because you're talking about dream walking. Have you ever dream walked to a castle in Ireland?
Yep.
Was it on the cliff of the
Wa-
ocean?
Was it on a cliff above the ocean?
That's where
Oh
my
shit!
family's from.
Oh shit!
Specific gray rock.
Gray Rock.
I think so. Well, that's why, shout out to the Celtic Festival going and finding out my birth name.
All
Well,
right.
I come from, like, my family in Ireland. They were the ones that were the druids that became warriors and made Ireland what it is instead of the warring clans. But before
Yeah.
all that, they were a lot of, and that's why I love when people sit there and they talk about witchcraft and all that. People don't
All right.
fully understand what that means. Just because you see all witches are not pointed nose and deal with blood magic and all that. No. No.
Yeah. So Allie's got this story. I know she's told like 3 already, but there's a reason.
Talk.
There's a reason I asked about that castle. Allie, take that shit away.
Everybody else can talk. It's okay.
No, you ask Jay about if he's seen a castle. Go ahead, tell your
Well,
story.
I asked, he answered. That's all I needed to know.
No, tell the story. I'll put you on camera.
Please don't.
Tell the story.
Ow, damn it,
No,
Twig.
Sonny got some stories too.
Oh yeah.
No, I want to hear this story because I've never told anybody about that. So the fact that somebody else knows about that is crazy.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'd like to know about this castle.
Like, I think I might have told Sonny about that when I first started talking about paranormal stuff, but I don't know if my girl knows about it, but nobody else does.
So when they were living at the old house that got tore down, I was living with my mom. It was me, my mom, my aunt, my other aunt, her son, and
Cousin.
and me. We all had a connected dream that would shift every single day. Everybody was wearing a certain color cloak, running through the castle, but every time you would get somewhere and you would either, I don't know what the word is.
Wake up.
Yeah, you would wake up or shift in your dream or something. You would restart at the edge of the cliff towards the ocean. You had to go back through it.
Respawning.
What?
Respawning and
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Oh,
told
respawn.
you
Thank you.
Yeah.
because that's a dream I've had multiple times and nobody's ever.
Jay, we're gonna bring you down here. We all gonna get together and have some drinks.
Well, that's past life. That's where, and like CJ said, also the he's not wrong. If
I think
you solely think that you are alone on this universe, you are extremely arrogant. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully, but believe what you want. That is the most beautiful thing about being human. But please do your homework and look into some things, because there's a lot of things out here that it makes no sense that you can just say, "Oh, that's not real." Really?
I don't think everyone's capable of experiencing like it though. I think you have to have a certain level of tragedy in your life to be open enough to be able to experience a lot of it. Because I think so many people are closed minded today in the world that they don't believe it because they can't see it.
And that's
Nobody's
the
looking.
thing that's kind of
I'm
got me
sensitive to
pissed off.
paranormal.
Well, and that's the thing that's kind of got me pissed off about this. And this is the only time I'm mentioning this, but this Ryan and
I feel that
Adam
shit when it's
situation,
present.
because it's just, I don't understand how you could be so close-minded on expanding your understanding on something, but believe something that has no facts,
Yes,
and then say
I
something else is not true that has multitude of facts. Like, you can ghosts are not real, cool, but then tell me why it's mentioned in the Bible, but yet you can still tell me that it's not real.
mm,
I think we all need to plan a trip to Moundsville in West Virginia for Halloween. Do the sleepover.
I live in Ohio, the most haunted state in America. You know why it
Have you,
is? Because like Ali was talking about, living on, that is pretty much what all of Ohio is.
you know about that penitentiary, right?
Mansfield?
Yeah, Moundsville in West Virginia, the
Oh no,
penitentiary.
not that one.
Yeah,
South,
look up Moundsville Penitentiary in West Virginia.
South Carolina
Um,
on it too.
yeah, it
because
there's all kinds of videos where people will go up there and do the paranormal visit walkthroughs and shit of
I
that
would
prison.
love
And then at Halloween they have sleepovers where you can go up and stay all night.
Mm-hmm.
I would love, one of my biggest things I always wanted to do is I want to go to Savannah, Georgia, and I want to go to New Orleans.
Savannah
Hold
buried
up.
in a
Wait,
cemetery.
wait.
Savannah's built on a cemetery.
Wait, Paul.
We got content
Bro,
from
Savannah's the
Savannah.
most haunted
JC
city in
Fresh.
America.
JC
I
Fresh,
go
why do
every
you use
year.
your mom's account to try to spam us with these fucking comments, bro? Get the fuck on, dude.
Nah, but I ain't even gonna speak as but nah, that's one of my things. Like, I would love to, that's what's crazy about all this. Like, this was supposed to be a paranormal podcast. It never was a mental health podcast. It never was supposed to be about music. But now that I know so many dope artists that's in Tennessee, in South Carolina, North Carolina, places I've wanted to fucking be at, that I can go and do ghost hunts and shit. Because I promise you, if y'all think I'm just gonna show up and we're just gonna go do a show, no.
Charleston,
No,
South Carolina's a good one.
That's another one. I want to go to Roanoke. Here's like, I want to be one, like, especially I
I've
want
seen
to
shit in
see the
Charleston.
original plantation, the original founding. Well, we're in the original town.
Yeah, I've seen shit in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, Charles.
There's the link to that
Oof.
place in the chat.
I experienced the Dock Street Theater experience. There's an old theater there called Dock Street Theater, and I experienced that.
I wish I could do my screen share, because I would have played a couple of my videos or hunts and stuff I've done.
It's kind of funny. Right before I joined your live, Jay, I was literally doing a ghost hunt tonight. There's this memorial. Yes, there's this memorial on the side of the road that was buried in the grass, and it's on the side of the canal right next to my house, and there's no name on it. So I use my paranormal apps and just kind
Be
of
careful with some of them apps, though.
it's AI. Most of them are probably AI. I kind of debunk them and test them out myself.
Well, I know you're aren't you a clairvoyant too? Or
Absolutely.
No? That's what I say. Like, you don't need all that equipment and shit. You can just sit there and talk to somebody.
Yes, I like to do my own research with them and debunk them myself, and then watch other people's reviews about them. Because sometimes some real things come through, and it can get a little weird. Like things that
Oh,
it shouldn't be.
you're sorry. Zilla just sent me some pictures.
I have I have a question, Jay. The
Yes,
gatekeeper
ma'am.
you speak of, what
Mm-hmm.
what did it look like?
Which time? When I went to
The
hell or when
first,
I went to the dark place?
the one that just haunts you the most.
Um, it looks like the Grim Reaper. Like he's sitting right here with me. Like I see this motherfucker all the time. He just don't fuck with me like that no more.
Is it just like a shadow, or do you see details?
Pins.
White cape, red eyes, horns.
What'd you
Now,
say?
is it like in the corner of your eye when you
Well,
see it, like a flash, or do you straight out see
if
like
I'm really in a really bad place and I know I'm not okay, is when he is more so like fucking Lindsay thought I was full of shit for years until she seen him when we first moved in together. She's like, who the fuck was that? She's like, what? And oh yeah, that's my guardian, never mind. But the gatekeeper, he looked like I had a fucking goat's head. I seen that when I went to um people probably think I'm crazy as shit, but I wish I was. I really wish that none of this
I
shit
don't
really
think you're
happened in my
crazy.
dreams. But as a kid trying to understand this shit and having nobody to talk to and having to process this, having this dream until you're at least see all this, it didn't stop being a problem until I was 30. What's up, Domino?
Hey,
But
what you talking about the dark place, bro? I never knew that shit. Like, cause I tell you what I went through, man. Cause I overdosed and I died 3 times in one night. And bro, like the only thing I remember, I was holding my throat, like I was crouched down, like holding my throat, and I was levitating above myself. I could see myself. It was like a black backdrop. You know what I'm saying? Like I was full color, and then I just woke up, man. Found out I was in a 3.5 week coma. So
Well,
yeah, that dark place it's not fun. But the dark
I
place for
wasn't there
that one,
long.
it looks like he was the gatekeeper for that is my guardian that that's why I walk around with this Grim Reaper chain.
I
Long
got you. I
story,
got you.
but it goes back to what Ali was talking about with that castle, and that's a whole other story that I could spend. Like it's hard for me to talk about that, but the one that sticks out the most, the reoccurring dream that me and my buddy Chris had, this motherfucker. I remember the smell and I remember the taste. Which is weird shit. But this dude had it looked like a goat's head, but he had human features. But
Like a Baphomet?
I remember the sounds of the fucking chains and the screams and all that, but I don't remember really what he wanted. But I just remember just that. But I never seen him as much as I see Mr. Reaper, which I call him Steve because Steve likes to go to oh shit. Steve likes to go to paranormal investigations with me. But
I used to see shit when I was a kid, man. Looked like
I
some
swear to
motherfucker
God,
wearing some trash bags or something, man. It was like they had big ass shoulders and little ass head, man. Used to be 2 of them standing right there in my doorway. That shit was crazy when I was a kid. That's like one of my oldest like memories I remember when I was a kid.
I remember telling my dad about this shit when I was a kid, and he beat the shit out of me because that wasn't supposed to be. I'm like, they're right the fuck there. Like I shouldn't be seeing a fucking person, at least, at the time you're a kid. 6 foot
Yeah.
tall, which I thought was fucking huge because kid having horns, but not like the devil horns that they show. Nah, this motherfucker had like horns that shouldn't be there.
So basically, it's like in Constantine, where he, as a kid, he could see all the shit.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I've ever seen. Like that one thing, and then when I overdosed when I was 17, I overdosed on Xanax and Somas, man. I guess the police got by me or something. I was on too many Xanax to remember, but I guess they creeped up on me, and then I just took everything I had, and fucking they didn't take me to the hospital. So like no ammonia tablets and none of that shit wake me up.
That's usually the figure I see. looks kind of like the Grim Reaper, but you can't see a face. Got a hood on, real long.
Yeah.
Like
Can't see.
head,
And the
and then
cloak is like shiny.
yeah,
Kind of in a way.
all black.
Yeah,
It's like a trash bag or something, man. Like they're wearing a
I'm
fucking trash
be
bag.
the odd man out on this. I ain't never gotten a good look at any of that. Mine's usually like peripheral vision, which I don't have very good to begin with. So
Usually
Y'all
that's
ever
what I
heard about that
see
DMT?
when I see just the shadows. It's usually just out of the corner of my eye. But like if I'm in bed, like when it's trying to drag me out of the bed and shit before, I can see it just standing at the foot of the bed, and like it feels like
that boy
kind of
was
like
pissed. He had to
ice
go get a
cubes or
cigar.
like I got ice towels wrapped around my ankles or something where it's trying to pull me out of the bed. It's like someone just stuck dry ice on my skin.
These motherfuckers fuck with me so bad when I first started having my mental episodes and my seizures.
What's up, Zilla?
They would hide my shit. And that's like I wish again this was, me being on drugs or something, because I wish it was. I really fucking wish it was. But I didn't do mushrooms until 10 years after I first started having all this shit. I didn't realize all the dark shit again was from the demonic attachment that I had that I didn't mean to get. Because
Yeah, I use drugs to not see the shit.
Yeah, no,
man,
I
that's
really,
good
for the
and
love
evil
of
out
God,
there.
like,
Well, I mean, weed anyway. THC.
well, I didn't like my dad, for the love of, like, he always said, I want to get you drug tested. I'm like, what do you mean? Because I would wake up every day mentally and physically exhausted, no matter how much sleep I got. And that's when we found out that my dumbass was unknowingly, my dreams were not dreams. They were literally me going to these places or me reliving something. Like, for the love of God, I really wish that I could remember I wish I could remember exactly what they look like. The only thing I remember is just the fucking horns and the hood. And seeing people that I've seen in my life growing up, like as I got older, they're with me. So like when Ali said that speech that's about the castle, that's just crazy as hell. Because when I first seen her, I wondered why she looked familiar to me, but now I understand why.
I do outlawed outcast. I had PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD is motherfucker, dude.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right. It can cause it all, and that's what it's been chalked up to.
If you want to talk, baby. No. She got a banshee story.
From what I got told when I met this spiritual healer, it's after again growing. I think I mentioned this earlier. If you have PTSD or you've been through trauma, or you're a walking doorway. Like it doesn't matter where I go. If there's no paranormal activity, I'm gonna bring it, because you know why? I'm a walking doorway, because I've been through so much shit. It makes it that much worse if you've been. That's why if you ever want to go investigate somewhere, I highly advise you to never ask about previous things, because you're gonna constantly think about it. So, and again, y'all, you can sit there and think all these people just rambling on to my weird shit. This is, like I said in the description, not just talking about aliens.
Real.
Because there is a whole other level of things out here besides just aliens. It's just so crazy that now, after people saying for years that there is no such thing as aliens, apparently we have a fucking mothership on the way.
Well, how many times have you seen me on a panel, Jay or Sam I Am or Zilla, when it's after, say, 10 or 11 o'clock, and I'm look constantly like turning my head to look at something. My wife goes to sleep usually by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. She's asleep. She's out.
Thought you just had multiple monitors up you were looking at.
Those are right here. Yeah, those are right here. But if I'm looking over that way, if I'm sitting here and I'm looking over that way, it's because I'm seeing something walk by or hearing something. If I'm turning my head that way, usually that's why I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I'll let you. Are y'all familiar with the song? It's on KOD, but KOD, Tech Nine's KOD.
Shadows on the road.
That song is very fucking relevant to that. Shadows on the Road Again, Coming From My Soul. I lived that for a very long time.
Hey, what's up out the woods? What's good, brother?
But Ali, you got a banshee story? I'm curious about this. What's up?
Yeah, hold on. All right.
Now, was this a banshee story like involving, by some water, or a banshee story involving a house?
Hold on, what the fuck's a banshee? Banshee by the water.
Well, Banshees by the Water are more like a siren. They drag
No,
people
it
into
was
the
by
water.
a house that involved a death.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like a Mothman or some shit.
No, like a warning signal. So same house, not this house, but the one that got destroyed.
The knife house.
Yeah, the knife house, the Indian burial ground house. Me and my aunt were walking outside. She had her dogs with her, and usually dogs are very words.
Sensitive.
Thank you. I cannot English. Very, you know what I mean, to sounds and everything, especially high pitched noises. They did not hear a single thing, but my aunt had went to go get the mail. I had stayed on the property because we both had a really weird feeling, and we both hear a loud scream. It, about 10 seconds worth of screaming, and then it goes dead silent. Another 10
like a
seconds.
woman, like a woman.
Yes. It was at least 30 seconds of screaming, and then it was pure silence. The dog didn't hear anything, nothing. Her husband at the time was in the hospital due to a heart surgery, and he was doing good. He was doing fine. She walked back over onto her property after getting the mail because the mailbox was on the other side of the road. And as we're almost to the house, we hear that same scream one last time. And about 12:30 that morning, 12:31 or in the morning, she gets a call from the hospital. Her husband has gone into cardiac arrest and ended up passing away at 9 a.m. It was a signal or something.
So are you one of them that believes in that being a real thing too?
I mean, yeah.
I respect that. I totally do too. That's why, again, I'm loving the fact that people been on the panel that are like-minded, not saying, "Oh, that's crazy as shit." I wish it was.
Bro,
it does sound crazy as fuck, but this is
this
real
past
shit.
year and a half, 2 years have been fucking something else for me, boy.
I know what it was. Domino took his shirt off.
Hey man, hey, we need to damn do some of that song, man.
Out the woods up there clowning.
Got that thing ready.
But Domino, you mentioned, that you said you overdosed and your experience with that. I can relate to that. I crossed over briefly, and that's why when I've seen a dark place, when I would dream, like understanding again after going there on purpose, I was like, damn, I've been here before. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is it like this is kind of familiar? And then I'm like, oh shit. And that's where I realized I've been dream walking into fucking purgatory.
Yeah, that's what someone told me, that it was like a purgatory. There's like two different places, and I don't know, there's someone else's beliefs, but it kind of made sense. Yeah, like in between.
Well, that's why, I love the fact that when CERN and all them crazy bastards were doing what they were doing with that fucking particle and trying to open that bitch back up.
Still do it. I'm gonna tell you, probably the reason why the mothership's on the goddamn way.
Exactly.
Bro, them motherfuckers, bro, there's been whole shifts, bro. There'll be shifts. And what I think it is, bro, all right, souls coming to, everything comes to two. Like the yin yang is the perfect diagram of a soul. And you adding shit. These motherfuckers are adding shit. The smallest piece of mass, bro, like they are making the fucking God particle. You know what I mean? Like they made the fucking particle that makes every fucking thing. Bro, that throws off a fucking balance. You know what I'm saying? Everything's got a balance. You throw that shit off, and that's where them fucking Mandela effects. Because everybody remembers that Sinbad movie.
Yep.
Around our age, everybody remembers that motherfucker, man. It was a little white boy and goddamn Sinbad, man.
Yep.
He was a genie, and it ended at like a party or some shit, man. That's how.
Yeah, but it was called Kazam, not Shazam, and they took it off the shelf because Sinbad was bad off on the rock at the time, and he felt very embarrassed about being a part of his lineage in his career.
I actually think it was another way. I think it was Kazam was the Shaq movie, and then Shazam was Kazam was the Shaq movie.
Yeah. Shazam is a Marvel character for
sure. Shazam is the dude.
Kazam, I think that was it. I think that was it, Domino.
Yep.
I don't know.
So y'all believe in the Mandela effect too?
Hell yeah. Certain things, Certain things, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Again, this is just.
Why does everybody have the same memory of the same shit, man? That's what makes it odd.
Exactly.
How can everybody have the same fucking memories about shit.
I'm about to glitch out the simulation. Why you?
Oh, have you heard about
And
the
again,
DMT thing, where they put the laser on the
Oh,
wall
dude.
and you look through the laser and you can look up and down and you can see binary coding.
like I said, I didn't do shrooms until I was like 33. So
About
when
like
I
me.
did them and understanding everything that I understood before that point, bruh, I'm like, you know what? This shit makes a lot more sense because when I opened up that third eye fully and got
Boy.
Hold up.
man, I'm like, you know what? Like there is a lot of things that they push out here to block us that when we don't open up that energy because they want to teach us, just because you look different than me, I'm supposed to hate you.
Hey, hold on. Lep
I think
TV.
Zilla's talking, but he's muted.
The Lep TV dude done,
Talk to my wife.
The Lep TV dude in the comments says something. I remember that too when the Kit Kat logo had a dash in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of the
that's
theories too that it don't have a dash no more.
Yeah,
They
it don't have
I
a
didn't
dash.
pay attention,
Fucking
bro.
images right now where it don't.
I don't pay attention no more. I know about the Bernstein Bears thing.
Yeah, that's I remember it the other way. Where the fuck is my guard? Damn,
But that's the one thing, But these are conversations that people look at you like, oh, you're crazy. Because everything tells you that it's not right. You mean to tell me people that every day lie to us, push us in ways to harm each other, push us to harm ourselves, and the fastest way to get food from them is not even real fucking animals anymore, but we're supposed to believe everything that they say.
Oh yeah, that's just some other shit, man. That food we eat, that's some other shit.
Well, it's like you go out of chat, I love like a lot of people I follow aren't in this country, and seeing how their food is and everything, bruh. Like it's not by coincidence that everything that we have cannot go out of this country. They want everything else, but they don't want our food.
It's to suppress us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know how they say like you use only like 3%, 4% of your mind. It's to like suppress us. That's the reason why you can see shit when you're younger. You know what I mean? Like the shit that we eat, like the fucking fluoride in the toothpaste and all that shit. There's a lot of shit that we eat over here that motherfuckers wouldn't even think of eating overseas, man. Over there, like Europe and fucking Hungary and all that shit, or Denmark.
Well, a lot of it's outlawed, dude. It's not.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I think it's like to suppress us, dude.
Like the fucking Skittle dye shit.
Yeah, like that shit, bro. That shit weakens us.
It sucks because I like Skittles, damn it.
I know, boy. Them bitches be fire.
Are you a sour guy or which Skittles? Which one are you?
I'm more of a sour guy, man. I like the sour.
I am as well. I remember
Warheads.
Oh man, old days. We used to have a challenge when I was in middle school where you'd pop one in your mouth and you couldn't make a face or nothing. You'd be sitting there in class. Whoever lost had to buy like the other person's lunch or some shit.
Yeah, we did that shit with warheads, the watermelon ones.
We did it with warheads and toxic waste.
I don't remember toxic waste, boy. That just sounds crazy.
It's the same.
These pictures you sent
me.
Same
company.
Where are these all at, bro? Are these right in your area?
Oh yeah, Zilla lives in Meriwether County, boy.
I live in Phoenix City, Alabama now, though. I am from Meriwether County.
Well, this whole area is kind of weird, though. West Georgia, East Alabama.
Yeah, no, it's all fucked up. In Woodland, they had the first documented werewolf. And it's right up the road from Manchester.
See?
Yep.
Man,
and Woodbury?
No, Woodland.
Werewolf, bro. Them motherfuckers is real. You cannot
It's
tell me
in between Manchester and Taunton.
I got walked down by a werewolf, and that shit was scary as fuck. Have y'all ever been stalked or hunted by something?
My homeboy used to always tell me. That's crazy.
Bitches.
I mean,
I had a homeboy that was terrified of werewolves.
Like, I live in Ohio, and the last ghost hunt we did was at the Agassiz Village and it was attached to it's in Defiance, Ohio. There is such thing, and I did not realize this till later on, 2 years after, about the Defiance werewolf. We were out there for this hunt, and we came across we were just walking this trail, and I kept stopping there. I'm like, dude, y'all feel that? Like, what the fuck you mean? And again, if you really never been in a situation where you're being like,
Hang on a sec.
in a situation where you're being hunted by something, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's just something in the back of like that feeling of being watched and looked at. And I didn't realize we were in the middle of the fucking Defiance dog man's backyard. And we were out there with just with flashlights and voice recorders. And I was the only one of it's dead. So
Dog,
damn.
man.
Man, dude.
All right.
I
don't know if y'all can even see this. Right there is a cemetery.
The other way. Right here is their house.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
They be coming over there asking to borrow sugar, don't they?
Randy probably did.
No, it'll be Nancy.
Shit. Fuck you, Jay. Got me out here paranoid and shit. Out here out here taking my dog to go piss, and we talk about poltergeists and shit next to a cemetery. Fuck
you. Y'all the motherfuckers that are talking about poltergeist. I can't.
Now you said banshee.
Yeah.
Banshee.
Which
I looked up what a banshee is. That thing looks like soap salad. Y'all ever heard of soap salad? I used to be scared as hell of soap salad, man. My stepdad goddamn traumatized me with that shit.
Don't you love how every state has their myths and legends about separate? Yeah, because you guys got soap salad. We got Bloody Mary. Let's see.
This is real quick. No.
Man,
all right.
do y'all remember being afraid of the boogeyman and like making sure your shit was like
my shit was secure, boy. I look under the bed.
Get me started.
I'll throw something down. I'll throw like a decoy down off my bed first, just so that motherfucker grab it. You know what I mean?
Like, and like what y'all was talking about, it's cool that y'all has talked about, having the things in your doorway, and which again, this is I've seen a couple of videos about this on TikTok and other. Demons love to reflect the objects. That way you can at least acknowledge them. They ain't gonna sit there and like pop up like you see in the movies and shit. Because you gotta think, just that little bit of fear gives them power. That's what they want. The devil wants to convince you that the devil wants the biggest thing the devil wants you to think is that you are okay. And you're not untouchable, which unfortunately, y'all, we are. And again, this goes back to, like I said in the beginning of this, when I first started, there really is a battle of good versus evil out here. And it's not like y'all can sit there and think about, the where's the horses and all that. Like, I remember have y'all seen the videos of the fucking trumpet sounding and shit for the past couple years? Mm-hmm. The weird booms in the sky.
Yeah, I've heard all that. It was real heavy about 2016, around that time.
And then what happened after that? The Euphrates dried up. I'm not one of them. And again, I am a very open religious person, but then again, I also am one of them that looks into the facts on things, and every religion said the same thing.
I think, yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. They all on the same thing. One God, you know what I'm saying?
Everything that they said is coming true. But yet, here's what everybody's more concerned with. Instead of, figuring out how to come together and make it better, we're all worried about how we can look better than the other person. So what did the devil do right there? He convinced us we need to worry about ourselves, when in reality, we need to worry about everyone.
We need to all play our part.
First time we've been down this road on this.
We need to all play our part.
That dude just convinced me not to go ahead and kick him the fuck out. Exactly. Like one of my favorite stories was the Tower of Babel. It is a real place, the ziggurat that they found in Baghdad, which is unfortunate given what's going on in the Middle East, we can't go back to a lot of where the cradle was. What I mean by that, cradle civilization. Believe what you want on it. I'm just going off facts. Like a lot of what we had, like that's one main thing that made me really want to perk up and start talking about, a lot of these things that that people think aren't true. With this spaceship coming back, one of the things I said, I think it might be the Anunnaki. Could be. And there's a lot of text and buildings and other things that were put up that are no longer there. They're either buried by sand, which used to be not all sand back when the earth was, more fertile and everything before the last continental shift that they did. Everything actually, by the people that might not realize the Sahara was once a tropical forest, very tropical place. But
Hey, one
because
thing
of
real
how
quick though.
what's up?
How do we know so much shit about space, but we only know like 3% of our ocean?
It's up to 20 after as of June 24th of last year. We're at 26.1% of this ocean mapped.
Who was it that mentioned Mothman? Was it Domino that mentioned Mothman earlier?
Mothman.
Oh, you still got them motherfuckers?
It's the bag I haven't opened yet. I got this bag.
Mothman. It is one
chip.
of my goals to go to the Mothman Festival. Like that would just be dope.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. And I want to go to a gathering too, bro.
Let me ask y'all this: since
I
worked
at the power plant. I worked at the power plant right there where the Mothman happened at, or supposedly took place at, in West Virginia. Yeah, West Virginia. Yeah, the power plant that's right there is the one I worked at when I was doing when I was in the insulators union doing asbestos removal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you tell me that you were doing that, that explains a little. I'm not saying, but a lot of the medical stuff I got you. Because that will cause a lot of the issues that you have, unfortunately. Plus, walking on a steel floor But damn. So, do you believe it was a cryptid, or do you believe it was a interdimensional being? I open the panel for all that. Like, y'all believe the Mothman was a creature or an interdimensional being? Like they say,
interdimensional being. Interdimensional being. Maybe like an angel, somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, mermaids are ugly as fuck. We just can't really.
Because it was recorded and documented by too many people, so it had to be something. Whatever it was.
Though. But they didn't really document it like they. There was a lot of these that popped up
later
on. Just like with Loch Ness Monster.
When you have a bunch of people, everybody ain't gonna lie at the same time. Now there'll be a group of people lying, but
not a whole bunch of individuals.
I think it was like y'all said, like the interdimensional being. I believe the fool because every time that because he didn't just pop up in Mount Pleasant, he was also in Chernobyl. Where else? Like everywhere that's had a major event has had similar sightings of a similar figure that bright red eyes, wings.
Well, if that's the fact, then I guess we could go ahead and count that as some kind of entity that causes mischief. Apparently.
Oh, much love, Domino. But nah, that's what, and that's what made I'm glad that Domino said that because, see, I'll be weird. I'm that weird. Like I was that little weird kid, had glasses, freckles, pimples, afro, fat dude, and it was so yeah. My biggest goal, which me and my mom was going to do before she got really sick, and then I got older. When I turned 18, we were going to go to Scotland, and I was going to go to Loch Ness. I was a huge Loch Ness monster. Like I read every book, everything, even to this day, even though I know what it is. Everything. I didn't focus. I focused. I like Bigfoot. I like werewolves.
That's another thing that everybody's not going to lie, bro.
No. Well, that's why, they can't even they can get to the bottom of it, but not a typical craft. But there's also tunnels and everything. They can't investigate everything. But I don't believe it's a big ass dinosaur. But I believe, just like everything out there, because you can't tell me you understand everything that's scientifically proven when you're finding dinosaur fish still. And we only know 26%.
Well,
of
dinosaurs
what our world
definitely
is made
fucking
of.
existed. We dug them out the ground. We dug dinosaurs out the ground,
Well,
so they
that's one
definitely
thing too.
existed. In all
Well, and
cultures, they talk about dragon-like creatures.
yep.
Everybody's not gonna lie. That's the point I'm making. Like if it's been documented, I mean, there has to be some, at least partial truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, theoretically speaking, let's just think about it like this. Okay, you had the preacher man that took all them folks to that place, and they all drank the Kool-Aid, right? Some of them motherfuckers was like, fuck that. So the point I'm making is everybody's not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody ain't just gonna stand there and be like, yeah.
Here's where my thought on that, like, I'm glad you said that, Zilla, because here's where I always thought, I didn't look at, the videos and all that. I looked at what they said thousands of years ago. How can you tell me the Chinese, if anybody knows how China was back 1,000 years ago, one of the earliest civilizations here, can write about the same thing that's happening in ancient America? There's a reason why they won't let us go to the Grand Canyon. There's over 1,000 fucking caves in the Grand Canyon, but they only know.
Didn't they just confirm life in the Grand Canyon?
Yeah. They won't let us see it. They won't.
It's all over the place. They just confirmed that shit, dude.
Over 90% of the Grand Canyon cannot be touched. There's a reason.
Therefore, we don't know what the fuck lives there, or how many people. They did just confirm some shit.
Like that's one of my big goals to go out west, because I love the stories that the Native Americans told. Because they came over the ice bridge and migrated down, and certain ones stayed, and then they got pushed away. But there is, if you can sit there and tell me whatever you want, when there is actual proof that there was a civilization on this continent and below us long before we were here. This is not the first time the earth, they say it in the Bible, this is not the first time the earth has done this. It is old as shit. And it's a lot more older than we give it credit for. And a lot of these stories and all that, like the whole hollow earth theory, and there's some relevance to this shit. Like, anybody understand the continental drift? Everybody studied that in school when everything was Pangea.
Yeah, Pangea.
You mean to tell me that it can't happen again?
Yeah, I mean, eventually we're going to drift into each other.
I mean, down to the science of it, I mean, we already have the fault lines that show the next shape that it's making. So, I mean, theoretically, I mean, we all
scientifically, the caps are melting. It's literally happened. There's proof of this shit.
Yeah.
Like, like, I wanted to be a marine biologist my whole life until my dad said, no, that's never going to be a career. So, I always wanted to prove my dad be that dude, and instead of being comfortable with myself. So I didn't follow my dream. Like, everything that's happening now is just byproduct of me not living my dream, which I'm fine with, I live my life, and I learned a lot of things. Like, a lot of things that I've been talking about right now, it's from experience. Like, I talked about the story with me and the dog man that me and my buddy went. I was driving with him, and we were investigating, doing document. It was back when I was running my cryptid channel with him, and we were supposed to be just doing shit about the Loveland frog, and end up coming damn near close to a fucking dog man. And I promise you, you cannot tell me something that is at least 8 foot tall, can run on all fours, can clear almost 1,000 yards in 5 seconds. Doesn't exist, because you know why? I wasn't high, I was completely sober, and it about made me piss myself. and that has only happened one time in my life, and that was that.
Well, I tell you what, man, I done seen a motherfucking white-tailed deer do it now. I'm telling you, man.
Not well. That's what I thought it was at first, but
It
deer
make
don't
no
stand
sense.
up.
It don't make no sense.
Well, deer don't stand up and look at you and make eye contact, growl, and show you fucking
Right,
teeth and get back down on all fours. And I really wish I was making this shit up. Like, I really do. I wish my friend wasn't such a dickhead because he can come on here and confirm this shit with me, but fuck him.
I believe your word's good with me.
I
don't think that you would lie to me.
Well, that's after, you know, after that made me realize, like, because I shit you not, before that night, I didn't believe in such thing as, you know, werewolves and all that. I'm like, this all just, you know, people talking. That's the same thing as saying a fucking unicorn exists.
I don't put nothing past nothing.
No. I believe in Bigfoot very much. I believe it's the missing link, the Loch Ness monster, and other sea serpents and all that. I don't believe they're dinosaurs per se, but I believe there are things out here that we don't understand because we don't understand. Well, we only understand 26% of our oceans.
Right. It might be. There might be some on land we don't know about too.
And that's just the ocean floor. That's not,
you know, what's scary to think about. Every story, even though it's fiction or nonfiction, every story comes from some truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, like all the movies that we done watched, all the sci-fi movies, I watch sci-fi. I don't know if y'all do. I like sci-fi movies.
I do.
But look, man, there's some truth somewhere.
I agree.
And it's scary, I know, but it's always best to keep an open mind.
Well, that's one thing that I love again about, you know, Native American culture when it comes to their storytelling, because none of this is really written when it comes to them.
Damn, I am.
Oh,
You good?
yeah.
All right.
He's
I just checking. Yeah, you hadn't moved there for a hot minute. I just wanted to make a check on you.
I was looking
pulled a welfare check on your ass. He said, "Hey."
One of my favorite producers' websites, Bank Card. All of a sudden, his site is acting weird. So
I got you. I didn't just checking on you, man. I wasn't for sure if you'd like to just.
It was a welfare check.
I'm gonna be honest. I ain't heard shit y'all said in the last like 10 minutes because I've been.
I can tell. You were in the twilight zone.
He was in the zone, bro.
Oh man, I don't want to lose my Bank Card beast. That motherfucker is a goddamn monster.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
And that goes back to what, you know, I was talking about where Zillow's everything is based off of, because again, if one culture is writing about this, I had no communication or direct line to another culture.
Yeah, because everybody can't lie. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all motherfuckers, man. Unless it started with one motherfucker, man. One brother fucker that told the story. Y'all ever play that game when y'all was kids? You start at one end and you whisper in each other's ear and go all the way to the other end. And it's always fucked up every time.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy work, man.
I mean, back in the days before all that still. I mean, I'm a little bit older. We had to whisper in the Dixie cups.
Oh shit! Not the Strango phone.
Oh yeah.
Look, when I was growing up, you know, I'm a little younger than you, so when I was growing up, they had the clear phones and shit.
Yeah,
and we still had one in the house that was a dial rotary. So I think I may or may not have used that at least as a small child to call my grandparents. But I definitely remember the clear phones, and then I remember all the bright clear colors they did on everything.
Yeah, all the neon shit
included. Yeah, I had a homeboy that had a clear TV, and he wasn't in prison. Like this was like a damn retro, like early '90s type deal.
Yeah. Then they started dyeing that clear plastic in neon colors.
Yeah. Turn the fuck up.
Yeah.
I almost bought a Game Boy the other day. I swear to God I did.
Oh, man.
It was the icy blue one too. It was the see-through one. Yeah, man. It was in mint condition, brand new screen. They replaced it. I was like, oh.
Hey, if you want to buy something like that just to play games, let me know. I can tell you how to do it without having to put out a whole lot of money.
Yeah, because I don't like spending a lot of money.
I got a PlayStation 4 that's modded that plays everything from Atari, the original Atari, all the way up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
That was his specialty. Like that's what. Yeah, he comes from that kind of life, that line.
I need some of that.
I'll tell you what to buy. Hit me up. I'll tell you what to buy. Just look for one of the PlayStation, the Fat Boy PlayStation 4s.
Yeah.
One of the Fat Boy ones. Get you one of those, and I can tell you where to get the software at.
I got one. I got a slim one too.
Do you?
My kid's got the fat one though.
It needs to be the fat one.
That's
The
all
slim
right.
one, the slim ones can be done, but it's a harder mod.
I had a modded Wii one time, and it had all the games on it. The packs, and I really enjoyed playing it. You could literally just put it on the SIM card and just put it into the thing.
Yeah, golden hen. That's what.
I enjoyed it. That was a real good experience. I played Adam's Family. It was great.
Yeah, I got that.
I played the zombie neighbor game where you have to kill the zombies. That shit was great.
Yep.
I just got ADHD though.
But yeah,
That's terrible.
I don't know.
I went and got a little small 5 terabyte external hard drive, and that's where I got all the ROMs and shit stored on.
Yeah.
So
speaking on the paranormal shit, always fucks with my head, even when it's just her aunt and cousin. She's zoned out.
That's my life, man. I love that shit.
Couple $100 investment, you'll have it all.
Like, I saw the whole light leave my eyes. I'm sure when I zone out, I zone the fuck out.
Oh yeah,
it
was more than just a light blessed your eyes.
I'm about to give you a shot.
We've seen all 3 of your souls leaving.
Y'all, my wife handed me these earbuds, right? And these motherfuckers are so nasty. What the fuck? Oh my god.
So I think we can rest assured after everything that we talked, we all believe that we're not alone out here. We're not just talking about aliens. There are things out here that we don't fully understand that go on.
Yeah,
definitely not alone. Got ear crust over here.
Oh, it's real. It's real, y'all.
hey.
That Mothman's real. I'm telling you.
I love her,
Nah,
but I
don't think I'm gonna open that. I don't think I'm gonna open that bag at all. I was gonna open it and just save the wrapper, but although them fucking chips are good, man, I've been dying to dig into them.
Damn mountain wall, I got the zoomies.
Yeah, I'm weird. Everywhere I go, every animal I see, bro. I'm one of those fucking Snow White motherfuckers. Love animals, man.
I am too. Like
Are
that.
you Snow White or are you?
Most of the time, they love me back. Honestly, little kids do too.
You fucking Fiona from Shrek, where she blows the damn bird up in the tree.
That was a good pastime. That was my third daughter. Well, she's wait. That's my first daughter. I was thinking in reverse. See, I told y'all I got ADHD, man. I think I might be on the spectrum.
Why do I feel like Zilla was the kid sitting on the stoop as a child, just throwing rice out there, blowing birds?
What? I don't want to talk about that, but there was some seagulls one time. We ain't gonna talk about that.
She said, "Not the
somebody might be watching. They might be younger or get a wise ass idea. I don't want to hurt no more animals. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, here we go. Hold on, here we go.
It's aspirin.
Ah, bubbles.
They're a blessing, man.
And that right there is why you
I think there's definitely something special about a dog, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cats are cool too. I love my cats.
Dogs are a whole different.
Dogs are different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They don't know nothing but love. All you do is love them. That's all they know.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "No."
I think it's wild how you can get onto something, you know what I'm saying, yell at it, stomp at it, and it still love you. It's crazy, man.
You all can.
So, what y'all think is gonna happen when this fucking spaceship, where the fuck it is,
Oh no,
comes here?
that's my.
I want to look and see if they have any plans for this shit. Because I don't watch the news. Like,
Oh, see, we glitched out. You see what I'm saying, man? Oh my God. They saying it's a real thing. So they literally confirmed that it has like an 80% possibility to be some type of ship of some sort, because there's water vapors being exposed to certain points of the apparatus or some shit. We need to dig into this. Anybody got a phone in their lap? Let's look up the most current shit. Because I know everybody been talking about it. Let's see the most current.
I just looked it up. Like, I just, shout out to AI for this. There is no confirmed alien mothership on its way to Earth, and therefore no plan exists for one. The idea of approaching mothership is subject to speculation by some individuals, not supported by the broader speculation.
I ain't hearing the motherfucking thing you saying, bro.
Hush, God damn it, I'm listening.
Oh, Zilla, his background.
Oh, it's my background. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I ain't putting the headphones in, bro.
Rusty is.
Here's the theories. All right, this is the theories. The object is the scientific versus alternative theories. The scientific consensus, NASA and the majority of astronomers believe that 3I Atlas is an interstellar comet. Which, for those that don't know what interstellar means, it means it comes out of this solar system. That's what interstellar means. They point to its characteristics such as emissions of gas as a typical comets. Now, most of the videos I've seen said it doesn't have a fucking tail. That's what that meant. That's what them words meant, that just saying that it has a tail. I've seen videos where most ones I've seen says it doesn't. That's why they're looking at it the way they are. Yeah. All right. Here's the alternative theory. That was a scientific theory from people that, are teaching our generation how to do better. Remember that? Right. That's where that came from. Here's the alternative theory where I more or less usually sit. Harvard anthropologist Avvy has suggested that 3I Atlas could be an artificial alien spaceship and mothership. His hypothesis, based on what he considers unusual aspects of the trajectory and a lack of typical comets, thus tail. So, I mean, if other people are saying this motherfucking thing doesn't have a tail, there's videos and pictures of it not having a tail. Which one are you going to go with? The people saying that it has a tail, even though there's proof that it doesn't?
Or I'm going to go with my saying that place is up to deal with this. I hope.
Hey, this dude actually gave out a potential plan.
Because that's what SpaceX is for.
Dude. All right, he has a couple plans for this.
Oh my God, here we go.
Here's the dude that with the alternative theory. That's the dude that is saying this. All right. Based on Loeb's theory, the potential plan of the alleged alien mothership has been the subject of speculation, but is not factual information. Scenarios proposed by Loeb include deploying probes. The mothership could release small probes or dandelion seeds to explore planets as it faces through the solar system. Okay, kind of like the Anunnaki did and how they discovered here, but that's a whole topic for that. Potential has hostility. Some reporting on Loeb's theory have included warnings that the object could be hostile as a possibility he says we should prepare for. Which is funny because usually what most our thoughts are, how the fuck can we nuke this thing? So that's going to be interesting. Which a lot of our contact, with aliens and everything that people have seen has been since the nuclear age.
But they always look up SpaceX. Look up SpaceX and the beam they got. Yeah, but they got a beam now. And they admitted to having this weapon system that was a laser beam. See what that says.
Jay, I know we ain't really doing no music tonight, but I do want us to watch this video I'm about to send you.
Oh fuck. Here's the actual situation. The idea of a mothership and potential plans are not based on verified facts. There is currently no evidence extraterrestrial life or a mothership approaching Earth. The Object 3I Atlas is being studied by scientists, but the widely accepted explanation that is a natural astronomical phenomenon. Huh. Have y'all seen the movie Don't Look Up on Netflix?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Isn't that kind of similar? Isn't that kind of similar what the fuck they're trying to do right
Yes. That's exactly what's happening.
I don't know it.
Go
among
watch
other movies. But I mean, that's cool. That's cool. They put the flat line. They drew the line in the sand because that's good. Because we need to know. Because a lot of people get excited and get carried away and shit. So you know that's good.
yeah,
That's
shit.
good. I mean, it's not
As soon
ruled
as
out yet.
COVID hit, as soon as COVID fucking hit and did what they did, these motherfuckers went to the grocery store and instead of buying food and shit to survive, they fought each other over toilet paper.
People panic.
Well, they don't need some toilet paper because everybody gonna shit on themselves.
People panic too much, man.
Yep.
It's a panoramic thing,
That's
dog.
why-
Everybody wants to be
That's why,
paranoid.
you know, like what we were all talking about tonight. This is all based off of written either in stone, some kind of document from multiple civilizations. You just gotta go look.
Yeah, man. I mean, they found those flying saucers in the fucking walls, chiseled into the walls and the pyramids and shit. I mean, that was a real thing. I looked at that. Now, it wasn't made up.
And to go back to the pyramids, how the fuck can you tell me something's a tomb that has no burial chamber? No.
Oh, it's a tomb, all right.
It's a fucking power plant. But you know, but that goes back to again my way of thinking and how I am. Old ways. I believe there is I fully believe, and this might be the stories about the Anunnaki. I fully believe everything because you know why? Those stories are written in many different religions. It's just people don't even understand where it came from. That's why everybody can't be wrong. And if one of the first civilizations that started writing history wrote this, how can you tell me somebody that came along 1,000 years later copied that and is right? But again, what I'm speaking on might be sounding crazy, but again, go look at it. There's a reason why that the New World Order per se was trying to destroy every piece of the first civilization in the cradle. Like, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Hillary and them get traced back to being the ones funding ISIS? Wasn't that? Yeah. But yet, I'm supposed to believe and trust everything that this fucking government tells me. Gotcha.
Well, Jay, I think we should watch just to get a little lighter mood. Watch that video I sent you. It is a song, but it ain't nobody we listen to.
Park alien. The fuck?
Just watch it. Just watch it.
Hey, before you start it, I'm gonna stick in and watch this. I'm gonna hop off the panel. I'm gonna have to go ice because where I got them injections today. I'm gonna have to.
You're
ice
good,
here
Bubba.
shortly.
Appreciate it.
So
Oh, you good, bud?
I'm about to be wrapping up here. And
I'm gonna drop down to the chat, but I'm gonna listen to it from the chat. So
yeah, I'm glad we got to have the conversation we did about what we did tonight. I'm sure he'll probably be here.
So much love, guys.
Big ass back in
Much
here.
love, Bubbles. There he is.
Yeah, play this shit.
This guy needs help with his car. I think he came from afar, like another state. I don't know, he just points at the stars. And the way that he talks is bizarre. Brayden is late. I know. What's to make it a car? I don't know, look, it caught me off guard. Looks real strange in the dark. Look, it's here at the park. Bark! What the heck are you saying? Probably speaking some Spanglish. Oh my God, it's an alien. He's a foreigner, ain't he? No, not from Mexico, Brayden. He crashed his car on the pavement. Dummy, that's a spaceship. We found the location. Patience, sneak in and take 'em. Retreat the spaceship with no hesitations. Don't let the locals know that we survey them. Once with forces, they make altercations. Good gracious, how did they make this? Go get my tool set in some beer cases. Ordnance are nations made by aliens. Like Toyota. Dummy, that's Asian. Got him. What the heck are you saying? Those are government agents. Knock it off, he's a harmless Asian. We're preventing invasion. Stop illegal immigration. Oh, right, he's not for the taking. Stand back, we're protecting the nation. Please. You ain't no patriot. Oh, that's enough. You're Men in Black, okay, so what? You may have blasters, you got the ducks, but we got the tractors, we got the trucks. You dirty bastards better give up. Chasing aliens and beating them up. Don't defy us, we're authority. Look, it's a trailer park, we don't give a what? They fixed it. What the heck are you saying? Huh?
Thank you.
Don't let them escape you. Hurry now, for they take you. Uncle Sam, we're ready to face you.
Activate eraser.
Our memory's fading. Hey Joe, this guy needs help with his car. I think he came from afar, like another state. I don't know, he just points at the stars. No wait, Brayden is late. I know. What's to make it a car? I don't know, look, it caught me off guard. Looks real strange in the dark. Look, it's here at the park. Brayden. Yeah. I don't know, but something feels wrong. Sir, speak. I think we've been placed under a time loop. What? Something has looped time and wiped our memories.
Alert. Defense system breached.
What does that mean? Oh my god. Agent 12. What does that mean? They can see us.
So you mean to tell me there's a black dude out there that is rapping about aliens in a trailer park wearing a blonde mullet wig?
Bro, he's got.
And I'm
I
just
don't
not
know his
finding out
name,
about
but
that
he's
shit.
got some wild shit.
Dude, that shit's fucking hilarious. That was fucking hilarious.
That shit reminded me of some AI shit, but yeah, man.
Well, that was
It's cool. It told the whole story and it gave you a visual on it, so that was pretty neat.
Well, here's the thing. It was made for TikTok and Reels because it just plays over. Like every time the memory loop thing happens where he wakes up on the cat, it just plays that over and over.
Yeah, there's
So,
some real
like,
good creators out there, man. Yeah, man, that's pretty fucking dope, actually.
Yeah.
That made me.
Where'd
want to say
everybody
this,
else
though.
go?
If this shit really happens, I know exactly who I'm going to. I'm going to my redneck friends because you know why? I have seen these motherfuckers build a bow and arrow with shoestring and toothpaste. And don't ask me where the wood came from, bro. But I have seen some redneck ingenuity. And you can't tell me that a scientist that will openly lie to me knows more than a motherfucker that will sit there and dig into shit with me. Like there's real shit going on out here, y'all. There's like the Appalachian Mountains. I wish my homie SP was there because he lives in Appalachia or lives on the border. And yeah,
I live at the bottom of it.
So you already know. You hear a knock at your door at 3 a.m. You don't open that bitch. Like there are certain things in them woods and them out there at night that come out that you.
I know you don't ring no bells. I know you don't fucking whistle in the dark in the woods. That's some native shit, though. That's what I was always told. I mean, I don't know.
That's what after getting out of my dad's house and when I started digging into more cryptid stuff because I didn't get my shit burned. I'm coming across a lot of the native texts that were printed or the stories or the same passed down are coming across. It's crazy that for generations these same stories were passed down, but you want to tell me that they're not based off of anything when there's evidence like written and spoken and physical, but they won't let you see it. Why? Because people will panic the fuck out. But that's why I'm curious about what's about to happen with this alien thing that's about to come, because we're about to find out real quick. Much love, Smokehouse. Much love, everybody. Whew. Yeah, nah. That was why I wanted to talk about it. It wasn't just about AA, it was just general, y'all, because unfortunately, whether you it's uncomfortable or not, we're not alone out here. And you can believe what you want to. That's the beautiful thing about being, but just understand, even if you believe in man upstairs or and then you just also just prove that we're not alone.
For sure.
So
it was talk about his beliefs. I do believe in a higher power. I just don't fuck with organized religion really. Like,
well, my thing again, I'm a scientist when it comes down to it. I believe we are a test tube.
I don't know about any of that. What I do know is that anything that is led by a human can be corrupted because humans can be corrupted.
Exactly.
So, like, I like to take my religion is 2-6. I'm an omen, good or bad, so be it. Like, you know, if fams and the hooligans, they talk about the 2 and the 6. Dark Hills Gangs got the Bloody River where everything flows, and I'm an omen's good or bad. You know, things of that nature is more what I lean towards. But I also like to mix in the whole ICP theology. You know, not necessarily everything, but Shangri-La and stuff like that. So, like, yeah.
See, I'm more believing in Valhalla. That's where,
right.
But again, that's where my background and understanding, because my past life, what I was,
right.
But I've always, and this mainly because I grew up Jehovah's Witness, being told you need to believe this or you're wrong, you're going to hell. No, you're not. Only way I believe you're going to hell is if you cause harm on somebody innocent, and that's where you believe. Like that religion, whatever the fuck it is, I fully don't support that. You should never be able to cause harm to somebody to get your passion to up. No, you should go straight to hell or whatever it is. You burn, whatever. But yeah, I discovered demons before I discovered angels and all that. Like,
yeah, man.
And that was not by choice. That was by accident. So I got introduced to how bad shit can really get off a rip. But thank you for that. That was dope. But I was gonna end it tonight with Zilla sent me a country song. You want to check it out?
Oh, always, man. I love Zilla.
All right. Appreciate you being on here. I know this kind of subject's not comfortable with you.
We can play. Wait. Before we play Zilla's shit, we can play my Spirit in the Trees song. I mean, it fits.
It does. I think about that.
And I'm releasing this shit somewhere around Halloween. I want to point something out. Since January, I have released either a song or an album or some form of content every month. Like, and I'm gonna keep.
You have.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's not gonna end till December, bro. Like, that is my goal for I ain't been announcing it because I don't want to like wreck it. But January I released Still Fire, the single. February was Thorns. March I did the song with Dude and Mackenzie. April I was featured on 3G's song IDM. May I released Maverick 2. June I released the video for Still Fire. July I released the video for Outskirts. August I released Pyrite. You know, like Outlawed Outcast, my YouTube. I'll go ahead and comment on the thing so you can get it. It's anyway, but yeah. So I'm gonna go all the way with this. You know?
How much? Oh, you already posted your. I seen what he said. Sorry.
Yeah. I got sidetracked. Squirrel. But yeah. And then October, I'm releasing Spirit in the Trees, but I'm trying to figure out what song I want to do here in September. And, you know, figure out November, December. And then, you know, that'll be 12 months of content. I might not have people sharing it all the time or anything like that. And that's cool, but that's a personal goal I set. I did this show with Jack and, you know, Jack Marvella and David DeBrain, and finally felt like I had returned home, man. Like I escaped all the pyramid scheme scammer bullshit.
Good. And no, not to be weird, but the videos you sent me, dude, it it was cool to see you up there being comfortable like you was.
Dude, David forgot his lyrics through his set, and I was on stage with him just impromptu. We spent half his set just doing stand-up comedy.
Like, and then you got this. I actually got to see you make him say live. That was dope.
Oh yeah, I did it twice in one night.
Dope. That was dope. But real quick, and why everything I spoke on tonight, that was why I also got so pissed off at Ryan. It wasn't fully because I was trying to take up for people and all that. I come from a witch bloodline. Do I do all the blood ritual and all that? No, but I am very spiritual in our earth and understanding our earth. So for those that believe if you mention witchcraft, it is a bad thing, you really need to understand what you're talking, because it's not all bad. So that's why I took offense to that. And also the fact he spoke on Leroy Biggs and everything, that was a fucking lie. But people really need to stop just running with narratives, because unfortunately you might offend somebody that you might not fully know. And you're letting those that need to get out of power stay in power by running with bullshit. That was why I wanted to talk about what tonight, because again, we are not alone out here, y'all. There are a lot of things like I didn't even get to talk about reptilians and all that shit tonight. Oh, dude. If I had a full on, I could do a full on 4 hour
podcast again.
I love this. It ain't conspiracy. It's only conspiracy if there is no proof to back it up, but there is multiple. You just gotta look for it. But yeah, this right here, I don't know what it's called, but this is Zilla. And then after this, we'll end it with Spirit in the Trees. So thank you to everybody for tapping in tonight and bullshitting with us. I want to do this more, like at least once a week on the podcast. Just come on, talk about weird shit, because it's a nice change of pace.
I want to get into fucking comic book death matches.
Like, dude, I am with it. I am with it.
That's more my realm. These paranormal.
Like, you mean like, all right, who would win? Superman or Goku, kind of like that.
Yeah, like Galactus versus I forget the fucker's name, the Anti-Monitor. Well, that I was thinking the Anti-Monitor.
Ooh,
shit like that, and it doesn't just have to be comic books. Like you could use any, like Naruto versus Goku. Some weird, whatever.
I'm with it.
Me and my homie Brandon used to sit in class all the time, do that shit.
I'm trying to, like I do, like the panel, like I like this is not just an artist podcast. Right. We play music but
I talked to my homie Chris Lex. He's a wrestler here in Memphis. I'm trying to get him to be down to come on, because I would love to have that can of worms opened up. But we used to do one, me and Brandon, it was like we'd pick a wrestler from any promotion and be like, okay, 1990s Shawn Michaels versus mid-2000s AJ Styles, like stuff like that.
Ooh, TNA just
yeah.
You're gonna get me talking. Yep, nope.
I'll do those conversations with you. Don't bring me in on some paranormal shit. That shit fucks with my head.
Well, and now I know Allie has been wanting to. So now I know Allie is a good one. No offense to you, like you both fair, but it's because I know her. Maybe I can she can do it, because we can figure out how to get her where we can, because that's who is my partner, my girl. Like, she's in all, so she's a
well, when we get you down here sometime, Bubba, or we'll figure out time to come up there. We'll go to dinner or something.
I'm with it. But let's check out this Zilla song and then the Sam I Am song, and then I'm gonna tap out and beat that, because it is wrestling night, and dude, he's on one.
Jake Angel on the track.
Some days and sometimes the music's not enough. I'm falling all out of line and I'm in and out of touch. Flirt with Mary Jane, but she's never good enough. Something I can't explain, but this is not a crutch. Bipolar in my brain, steady craving love, but I ain't never felt like I'm ever good enough. Okay, I'm living my life. Okay, I'm living my life on down this broken I'm built for the climb. I put in work, here I did my time. Trying to ease my mind with this patent design. I spent a lot of time when I was walking the wood line, trying to figure it out just to give it a sound with some dirty clothes and a pirate smile. Never had just a country kid. Went to 22 long and I was flipping the lid. In and out the house, chasing girls around, trying to find a good one and hold it down. Write love letters and we pass them round. In the back of the truck when we're going to town. I met lust on the back of a bus, but she broke my heart and it broke my trust. I was always up when it came to love, but I always had hope and I'd rise above. Summertime and sunshine, we could never get enough. I miss the good times when we was young and we're in love. Flirt with Mary Jane, but she's never good enough. So she brought a couple pints of her daddy's stuff. Okay, we living our life. Okay, we living our life. On down this broken road. Everything that we done before, yeah. I know what prices owe. We grown and we pay what we owe, yeah. Some days and sometimes the music's not enough. I'm falling all out of line and I'm in and out of touch. Flirt with Mary Jane, but she's never good enough. Something I can't explain, but this is not a crutch. Bipolar in my brain, steady craving love, but I ain't never felt like I'm ever good enough.
Hell yeah, I'm in here vibing.
Because that was a whole vibe. Yeah, no, I appreciate, like, that was, you know, and that's why I appreciate, same with Zilla as you, the fact that y'all like to come on here and y'all don't sit there and say, oh, well, remind everybody that y'all are artists. Y'all always show people that y'all just people that just kicking it.
Right, man.
So,
At the end of the day, we all people.
And again, shout out to you and the wifey for jumping in on the weirdness that was today. Like, that was dope.
Yeah, man.
Like, I feel a lot better because I've been, for you know this, and not many people do. I am done with the drama and the bullshit.
Yep.
Now, have you said that? Will I still go on a panel and cook a motherfucker that's going on some bullshit? Yes, but is that drama? No.
Well,
that is putting people. That is telling people to shut the fuck up and stop speaking all this bullshit because you know it's bullshit. So, think what you want on it. What up, man? What up, Big Timber? But Sam told me to play this, which this is, what album is this on?
It's gonna be on the upcoming one, anthologies.
All right. This is Spirit in the Trees.
This will probably be the next single off that album.
That. And the one that you, yeah, I know I always ask, but it's just, I know, and this is not me not being disrespectful to the homie. This is just him having so much going on that.
Well, let me explain. I have 3 or 4 albums in the works and other shit, and on top of doing things for this podcast, I'm always working on something. So Jay legitimately can't keep up with what I'm doing.
Oh, which is like I do, but it's you. The songs that you send me, one could be on one album, one could be on the.
Wait till you find out one of the ones I'm gonna drop here soon when I get the features back is on an album 3 years from now. Sour cream.
All right, this is Spirit in the Trees, y'all. This is gonna fit the vibe, but we was talking about the paranormal and all that tonight. Because again, y'all, remember we are not alone. Just and also remember you're allowed to believe whatever you want. If you want to believe that it's all bullshit,
okay,
you're allowed to. But when you find out the hard way, don't come running to us that been trying to tell you that there's things out here that we don't understand.
Riding on these back roads, I feel like something's watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me. I see shadows on the road again. Heavy fog has started rolling in. Riding on these back roads, I feel like something's watching me. It's got me feeling uneasy in my soul. I see shadows on the road again. It looks like the trees are closing in. Riding on these back roads, I feel like something's watching me. It's got me feeling uneasy in my soul. I was out in Cheatham County, filming, reminiscing, daydream with my homies Zach and Bobby somewhere in between the trees on a piece of property where someone buried their relative, but at the time I didn't let it bother me. I spread my father's ashes in a creek, smoking on some good green, straight up out of Michigan. The Zach had gone and bought for me, but for reasons unexplained, for the next 60 days all I felt in my spirit was unease. Now I ain't ever been the type to mess around with ghosts, but I swear to God that night that there was something in my home. There were things on this earth better off left alone. That's why I'm always watching out for them shadows on the road. I see shadows on the road again. Heavy fog has started rolling in. Riding on these back roads, I feel like something's watching me. It's got me feeling uneasy in my soul. I see shadows on the road again. It looks like the trees are closing in. Riding on these back roads, I feel like something's watching me. It's got me feeling uneasy in my soul. Have you ever felt something that you can't explain? Never heard the walls start calling your name, even though you're all alone, so now you think you're insane, tormented by a spirit playing games with your brain. Ever felt that type of fear that makes your hair go stiff on the back of your neck, or nails graze your skin? Ever seen your breath as it comes out your lips, as the pit in your stomach feels like an abyss? Is that now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep, and if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take, but I ain't ready yet, let me see another day, sending shivers down my spine and ice water in my veins. I see shadows on the road again. Heavy fog has started rolling in. Riding on these back roads, I feel like something's watching me. It's got me feeling uneasy in my soul. I see shadows on the road again. It looks like the trees are closing in. Riding on these back roads, I feel like something's watching me. It's got me feeling uneasy in my soul.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for that, Sam.
Appreciate that, Outlawed. It's going to be dropping in October on all platforms.
Now that we are at the end of the episode, I can get everybody the bad news and the reality of this shit. Tonight is the last time I'll be doing a podcast for a minute on this level. Because, well, you know my financial situation, and I'm not asking nobody for a fucking handout, but this is why I've been trying to tell everybody for at least the past month and a half, which you have to, that, and I'm going to tell you right now, me making sure my kids are fed and making sure they're okay is a lot more important than the podcast.
Absolutely.
But having said that, I'm probably going to be going because I have a laptop with the camera, so I'm going to go live on that. So everybody wants to kick it with me. This is not permanent. This is just until I get paid, because I just started my new job, which everything's going great on that. I think I get paid, if not this Friday, the Friday after. Not sure, but still, this podcast is only maybe 2% of my life. This is just for y'all. So the fact that I can't do this is not going to bother me. I'm not saying that disrespectfully. I appreciate everybody taps in with me, but I'm just being real with it, because it's coming to the point where I am really fucking sick and tired of people coming to me and only want to fuck with me when they want something. And like my girl, we laugh about this shit. Sam does too. And it's not disrespecting nobody. No, I love this. Like, I really love doing this, but I don't make anything off of this. Like today, I got paid off of Facebook because I can't do my followers and all that shit. Now, my last job I only made $9 for the month. As much as I do, yeah. That is all I make off this social media shit. $9 a month. Yes, that could be, I could do better, but You think I
And
give a fuck about
I
social
got to
media?
speak on this. This is why I
Go
get
ahead.
pissed off at
Go
motherfuckers.
ahead, because I don't give a fuck about the social media shit. I'm just giving the reality of the situation.
No. For everything people like you and TJ do, for people
I'm not
me,
monetized by YouTube yet, Outlaw.
yeah, we were what's your like halfway, 75%
Yeah,
way
I'm halfway
there.
there.
We've been pushing to get it there so that we can get monetized, and a lot of drama, a lot of.
That's why I'm not doing the beat challenges and all that shit right now, dude. Because when I was doing that, everybody was more worried about whose side they're on and whose side they're not.
I had
I was
somebody
out there
ask,
trying to give people opportunities for free.
well, I had somebody tell me I'm too talented to be working at a gas station or at Valvoline or wherever the fuck, and they would pay me to do all that, and we, no. Unless my bills can be taken care of, my family can be taken care of, my family being me, my wife, and my dog, and I can have that comfortability where I have all the money I need to push out content on a regular basis, I'm not going to leave my job, or I'm not going to do things where it might work out. I know they say you got to take risks. There are some risks you don't take.
And let me just be clear on this. This is not me walking away. No. This is just
no. I'm just explaining why.
Like Outlawed asking. I'm gonna respond to Outlawed with his question. I'm not walking away. No.
Oh hell no.
I'm just not. That $44 that $44 bill right now can be used on other shit.
Yeah, right.
That's like this shit came up due on the 17th, which was the day before I fucking interviewed Smo. Dude, I was panicking. I didn't want to tell nobody. I'm like, please let the shit. That's why it's been lagging and acting up, because I'm almost 10 days behind, and I have a 10-day grace period with StreamYard before I can't log on this shit no more.
Yeah,
because I had the $88 one. I was like, fuck, I don't have nobody on Twitch or nothing, so I only need my 3 main platforms to stream off of. So I'm the 44, and you've known what's been going on with me for the past 3 months of my last job, where I was just focused on these health. I wasn't even paying my fucking child support, and I was still working. Like everything was coming out of my dude. I just got my last check for 3 days. Like I think I was there 3 hours. I got paid $14.
The check was $14, bro.
And because
I'm pissed. I love doing this fucking
been able to focus on my YouTube and Facebook shit like I usually do, to where I'm out there shit, which I don't understand. But because StreamYard is not connected to Facebook properly, it's not connecting my streams until I'm done and it's public, so nobody can really tap in with me and all this shit. So everything that I do, nobody sees until they watch the replay.
Right.
And the reason why I'm laughing about all this shit is because I've been telling everybody for 2 fucking months. I'm done telling. So if you want to catch me, I'll be on Facebook Live until I get paid and can handle this shit. But till then, I'm not going to be playing everybody's music for free. Long story short.
We done told him. We told y'all for 2 fucking months that if you are not already locked in with this shit, the prices, the ones he has on his little graphic ain't even the prices anymore. Like, that's how far behind on getting shit updated we've been. It ain't no fucking $20 for an interview now. It ain't fucking $10 for $15 for Savvy Time. It's $20 a song. And
the main reason,
this is what I've been wanting to do with me as a personality. I don't want to fucking keep doing music when I'm in my 40s. I want to have a platform to promote other people. But I don't know how to book shows or anything, so I can't be a promoter like TJ. I'm not very good at making connections, and I'm good at linking people, but I'm not good at doing it outside of being on a platform like this where I can throw up a song and say, hey, this is my homie, whoever. So, like, we've been telling y'all for 3 months. It was literally fucking May. And we've had, let's just run them down. Fuck it, I'm gonna name names. We've had Stack's drama. We've had JC's drama. We've had other motherfuckers, I don't even know their names, but they're attached to one of those two.
And
dramas.
this is just since you linked in with me, because right before you got linked in with me, I was doing the beat challenges every week.
Right. We did a whole series called the Cockwomble series. Fucking extermination of the Cockwombles, exodus of the Cockwombles, termination, all of them. That was not just us being funny. That was us basically throwing it in your face. You dickheads are the reason we're having to work so hard to even try to do this, and we can't do what we need to do because of y'all's fuck shit. I'm tired of it. We want to sit down, listen to music, talk about topics like fucking paranormal shit or what would happen if Galactus fought fucking Superman. We don't want to sit here and talk about meth heads and whether or not they smoke or sell the shit. And then want to fucking talk about, I'll go track for track with anybody and then back out at the last fucking minute. We don't want to deal with fucking 17, 16, 18, 12-year-old motherfuckers who still live in their mama's bedroom, getting up on here, trying to be famous and doing other podcasts talking about we coming for y'all's podcast. Come for the podcast, motherfucker. We ain't here for the fucking fuck shit.
Here's where this is the funny part about all this, Sam. Like last night, I just did my 200th live on here. Just on here. I've done all said and done, maybe at least 400 interviews in 2 years. Facebook deleted all my shit because I guess they decided to take all the live videos down. I don't fucking know.
Updated their fucking live video. I lost so many fucking concert footages.
Oh, dude. Well, that's why I'm only getting paid, under $10 a month now because technically, and I don't have the check mark because I said, fuck you and your check mark. If you're not going to help these victims during a hurricane when people are paying you $20 a month, and I know at least 40 people doing that, you can't give no fuck you. And they didn't like that. They didn't like that. But literally, my first video on YouTube with the homie SP, the boss, 11 months ago, September 16th, is up to 34 views. That's crazy. But the videos after that, 19, 8, 4, 1, 1, 9, 1, 2, no views. And that title was what was that one? Oh, like the ugly side of ambition. That was the topic of the night. So for those of you that think this is just a music podcast, no, the fuck it's not.
This is an advice podcast. But you'll notice something with those views. Go watch one with the most fucking views. Either there's a big name on it or there's a lot of drama attached to it. And we as a group have never wanted to promote the drama. We've always wanted to promote the art. I remember when I first started getting back on the panel, it was problems with TJ having issues with fucking people calling him the case of busted biscuits and, the fight this or Amerifest. And then, Stacks and then JC and then people in the comments, like motherfuckers don't want to take the opportunity to utilize the tool we have given them, but they want to take every advantage.
Shit, no. You see motherfuckers sit there and act like my friend privately and me tell you I'm helping people and then just sit there and crash out on me because they didn't get their way.
Yeah, they like, oh, they're bullying us when we crash out because we've been pushed to that point. We did. Look. I can name 3 episodes that I hit Jay up immediately afterwards. Nasty Inc. We did a whole rundown of his new album that drops on the 1st. Tom Ski Mask. We sat down and just chopped it up with him and listened to his music. And then literally almost a week ago, we had Big Smo, Tom Ski Mask, who else? TJ, all of Country Boy Kev had them
the
on.
Crazy
here.
Part is, no disrespect to you, but this is just since you linked in with me. That's the crazy part because there's a reason why TJ linked me and you up.
Yeah.
But continue. Yeah.
So we don't want to hear a fucking thing about, oh, where's the Straight Savvy podcast? We've been telling y'all for months. We still here, but when it has to take a minute and it's not the same platform and everybody's like, oh, he fell off. We don't want to hear it. We've been telling y'all for fucking months. If you want an interview, hit us up. We're not going to be like, yeah, fuck you, we won't talk to you, but it's not going to be a fucking free conversation.
And the main thing that I'm really annoyed about why it's come to that is nobody donates. Behind it with you. No, actually, correction. Sonny does. Sonny does.
Sonny donates.
Jaco the Architect is one of the artists that paid me for, and again, y'all, it's on me. That's why I'm laughing at this shit, because I just wanted to help people, and I know what it's like to be that outcast.
We're not saying that we're without fault, because we haven't been pushing this until it was a necessity. I didn't pay for my first interview. My first interview came because TJ Holmes linked with me at a Lil White show and then did a live on Facebook, and he happened to see me in the fucking thing watching and said, hey, hit up Jay Davenport. You know how many times before I was an actual member of this fucking shit I've been on this panel? 5 times I got on here before Jay finally said, hey, let's make you part of the team. But yeah, all these other
hey, Allie too. Allie's a part of the team. Can't forget Allie.
Yeah, Allie's a part of the team. Jay's girl is part of the team. But yeah, we know all these other fucking podcasts that are out here promoting the country rap beat.
And I'm not trying to bash nobody, but a lot of people watch the artists that I put on here, and that's how they found out. This man is a living proof of it, because they're playing his song Salmonella on multiple podcasts. I had no idea who he was.
Fuck it, I'll start drama. How the fuck
that's not even drama? That's just facts.
No, how the fuck you gonna fuck with my song one night and then play it on another podcast and be like, oh no, that's not the song I like.
Everybody was vibing to that fucking song and wanted to be. I
how
literally linked you up with 3 other people that wanted on that song.
Yeah, one night it's, man, this shit goes hard. The next night, nah, this ain't it, fam. What the fuck?
They did the same thing to Razor, bro.
And Zilla.
And I'm not mad at it no more, because I'm comfortable with the path that I have. I have, over 2 years ago, before I really even hit this, before the podcast even blew up, and I'm still on Facebook, I had my first show that my name's on the tickets, over 100 tickets. So, and then after that, I hosted a show that,
man.
Yeah, appreciate you. After, and then I hosted a show that Big C did a birthday bash on. First time I've had a mic in my hand in 12 years, on top of running a podcast. And then, Kev and me linked up, and I helped him with his 2 events at Slapfest, plus with Chop Easy can speak on how I am. I do shit off of social media. So the fact that I can't do this podcast and play music for free bothers me, but doesn't bother me. It bothers me because I can't play my homie Sam's music. I can't play my homie Country Carter's music. I can't play Mike Sons. I can't play banjo. I can't.
Anybody that was locked in before the fuck shit. So here's what we're gonna do. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I used to do this thing called IGH Radio, where I'd put 2 hours worth of music on one video, and then mix it up, whatever, put it up on YouTube, and it'd be like a playlist in one video. You can listen to at work, while you drive, whatever the fuck. We're gonna find a way to bring that shit back so that he can at least put it on his YouTube and be like, hey, if you want to hear some of the songs we fuck with, here you go. But all this other shit has got to stop. I'm about to be working 2 jobs so that I can provide for me and mine and still do this music, and because I want to. Working at Spirit Halloween is one of the funnest experiences I've ever had. But we're about to be busy, is what I'm getting at. I just said it a few minutes ago. I've done something content-wise at least once a month for the entire year. Jay has been doing double that, if not triple that. He goes live in the afternoons. He goes live at night. Sometimes
that's
he goes
what people
live.
See.
Sometimes he goes live 3 times.
And that's not including me jumping on people's panels when people want to be dumbasses.
So yeah, we get a little touchy when fucking 12-year-olds want to hop in here from their mama's couch and get all butt hurt when we don't want them on the panel.
And for those of you that want to clip shit and say, "Oh, well, like he said, Savvy got defeated." I've been saying R.I.P. Savvy for what? Since
March. Since fucking March. We
like, there's a reason why I rebranded.
y'all.
like, I'm not mad. Like, I'm only mad that I can't play the people because those people, I built relationships off this shit. Like, that's my homie, even though we've not met in person. TJ and me didn't meet for the first time until Slapfest at the beginning of the month. But that's been one of the people that took me under his wing and taught me a lot. And he's been very vocal. Shout out to J-Dub, Jeremy Wayne Jones, telling me since I started, I am gullible as fuck. Man, I don't mind that. But that's always been my biggest. I always will happily be the walking doormat for everybody in my life, just so you can say you fuck. Just the difference between that dude then and the dude now that's comfortable with who he is in the mirror. I'm gonna let you do whatever you want because nobody can say I changed up at the end of the day. That's why one of my favorite songs, even though people might not like them, is A1 by Day One, A1 Day One by A-Cal, Justin Time, and Big Murph, because that is me. Justin Time has that line by Justin Time is my favorite fucking line in the song. Y'all changed up, but I won't. Like, and that's the only thing because I'm high as hell, so I ain't gonna do it word for word. And I don't want nobody to clip that and say I'm hating on Justin because Justin knows what it is. Justin to me, that's where I don't mind. Like, I have.
Y'all have a professional.
I didn't tell you this. I want to give a shout out to Minnie Thin. Minnie, I need to send him a video, my Woo video, so I'll probably do it on my way to work tomorrow. Me and Minnie Thin exchanged phone numbers, and dude, bro, same. It's cool to talk with somebody that's been doing this for as long as he has, and to talk about the future. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean by that because you've talked to me privately. I'm a lot more cool when I know I don't have potential where people, especially with how motherfuckers been acting lately, want to stir up bullshit and all that. Like, I got time for it because Cancel Billy decided to go on Triple T's last night and try to talk shit with me, and like that's supposed to mean something. Yeah, I didn't mention your name. I said Cancel Billy. That's what you're fucking known as to me. You don't need no name. None of these motherfuckers deserve it. Like, as soon as you cause an issue with me, I've been doing this for the past month, and it's been very peaceful. I even said this on Triple T's, and I recommend it to anybody out there. If somebody causes you issue in your life that causes a detriment to your future, you are allowed to block this motherfucker and act like they don't exist. You know why? Because nobody is worth your fucking peace. Anybody calls you weak on that, let them think how they want. They're allowed to, but it's not their life at the end of the day, so they can do whatever they want. Just remember that. If they ever have come up with an issue and say, "Oh, well, blah, 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 I need your help," remind them of what they did. And then if they get mad at you for that, they're really not your friend. Because unfortunately, what I've realized doing this is people do not like the reality that they create for themselves. And everyone loves a real motherfucker till they're in a real motherfucker sights. So, thank you for all y'all that lock in. You want to, I'm not begging nobody for fucking money. I'm happily okay waiting a fucking week longer and just going on Facebook.
Said, this is not the end of the pod. This
gives me a reason to just go on YouTube off my laptop and run up the YouTube streams, but us just sit here and talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
Yeah, this is more so we finally just had enough, and it finally blew to where we had to say something beyond just
play my song. No, I can't. Why can't you? Because I'm not on that. I'm not on StreamYard. What the fuck? Yo, that right there, $50 flat out. Otherwise, no, I'm just gonna go live on YouTube or Facebook, whatever one I want to do that night. Or you know what we could do? Since the homie right here is trying to run up his StreamYard and shit.
What am I trying to
do? Because you're trying to run because you created a StreamYard account, right?
The free one.
Run that up. because we could do the same thing and just go on there, talk about IGA, what the plans are for the future, and not play anybody's shit. IGH. IGH, whatever, motherfucker. But it's just like, but it's just like that. Well, I'm not begging nobody for money. If you want to clip that and say, "Oh, do what you want,"
and it's not a pride thing. It's not a pride thing.
I started this on my phone, and I don't like every day. Like it's been a warning joke that Jay Straight Facts blew into a podcast that plays music with me and my girl, because I used to just sit there and talk about how to do better in life and how to face your demons and not just bury them. You know, like just that's how all
basically
it started.
we do a FaceTime video chat and talk about our shit, and y'all get to see it.
Pretty much.
You know, we make our shit public. It's not like, oh yeah, we're gonna plan every word of this shit. No, you get to see two people that are, you know, homies have a conversation.
And shout out to the team, y'all. I caught all y'all motherfuckers off guard tonight. I know I did. Because like, especially shout out to Avvy for that fuck, because that literally gave me goosebumps sitting there. I'm like, dude, I have never told anybody that fucking story before. So
he's like, wait, how'd you know the castle?
Yeah, like, I don't know what you know about that castle.
Yeah, man. So me and Jay are gonna have some conversations behind the scenes and see what we can do with what. But yeah, it's at that point where the way it was is not working for what we want it to be.
And like my girl told me too.
How many motherfuckers have we weeded off this fucking thing in the last 3 months? Just off the team. 4 or 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you button's been on fuck you button's been on speed dial for like the past month and a half.
No. I mean, how many people have we cut off of this shit?
5.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm getting at. We started executing the plan to get rid of the fuck shit months ago. And everybody's like, oh, y'all are switching up. No, we're just not with whatever bullshit you're on anymore.
20.
Jeez. See, there's something I don't even know about.
Yeah, like all said and done because of other Yeah. Like shout out to Six, Big Six, what he said last night, because that's something that I've been trying to get over. How people in Nashville know who the fuck I am. There's a reason. Yeah. There's a reason why when people know who I am, and I'm not trying to like for all of you fans and stands out there that think just because you're on a keyboard and might get somebody to talk your name. Good job for you. I highly recommend you get yourself a cookie and a pat on the back because you deserve a gold star. But y'all, shout out to Facebook too, because you motherfuckers need to stop trying to fuck with me, because it's not my bad that I built up a following of almost 7,000 followers without paying for your fucking ads and shit. But yeah, you can't even send me stars and it won't take off the fucking pinned comment where people says people just you can't. So that's why nobody, and again, my shit said on friends only, and all my friends are people that I grew up with and all that shit. And some of y'all that aren't yeah, so nobody knows what the fuck I'm doing until I'm done. That's why I went from getting paid finally when they kicked all my shit on to like we're going to try to where it just started kicking off more because YouTube blew up too. Because what people tell you when you cross stream, it fucks up your algorithm. I proved that wrong. Everything just, and shout out to all y'all, because y'all all made it possible, not just me. But that's why I am very a firm believer in don't let nobody tell you where the fuck you belong. Don't let nobody try to tell you that you ain't cool. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you ain't shit. Because you know why? You are a dope fucking motherfucker. Yes, I mean all them fucks. Because you are. You should go look at yourself in the fucking mirror and say, you know what? Life tried to tell me that I ain't shit. Life tried to break me and prove me wrong. And all I did is said, motherfucker, I am Sal motherfucking Manila. It just felt like with the vibe we were just going with that to end it. Yeah.
Tell me who you know that be hopping on stage with the raw energy, one lens in the shades, not giving one fuck about what a hater thinks. When he's up at the zone, he be doing his thing, spitting in flames, going insane, laughing his way all the way to the bank, cause he knows one day he'll be a household name, but he don't give a shit about the fortune and fame. SAM to the IAM, Mephistopheles incarnate, bitch, ripping apart every instrumental that tickles my fancy. I ain't nothing to play with, bringing misery like Kathy Bates, taught Bobby Boucher to waterboard the victims, grab a sledgehammer like Triple H, I'm aiming at the ankle, swinging for the fences. I'm nasty with it. My pen and pad been covered in slush for a hot minute. My shit got me feeling cocky. So any carbon copies about to cease existence, I'ma leave my limits so hyperextended they gon' need medical attention. Like a Cheshire cat, that's how I'm grinning when I leave the beat looking bent and twisted like goddamn that motherfucker raw. Salmonella should be what it's called. Jaws on the floor, blood stains on the walls. I broke the chain like Red Rover. Now I'm locked and loaded, about to kill them all. I be getting raw like salmonella. When I hop up on the beat, they know Sam's a killer. About to make it rain blood, better grab an umbrella. I'm so freaking ill up in my cerebellum. For damn near 10 years I've tried to tell them. They're looking at a legend why it's being developed, but they don't wanna see it, hear it like Helen Keller. So I just keep pushing like fuck it, whatever. I'm about to get right back up on my gutter shit, like I'm still walking around with the baseball bat in my camo pants with the snapback, smoking cigarettes by the fucking pack. I've been prone to snap at the drop of a hat, and when I do that, it's game set match. Ain't a motherfucker that can kill the track like Sam I am, and I'ma stand on that. Y'all done let the monster up out the cage, and now it's time to feast on any opposition. I've been a starving artist for so damn long, that's why I look at beats like a buffet dinner, and I'ma sink my teeth in, ripping apart the gristle till my stomach's full from my compositions. I've been here from the very beginning, but now I'm validated for my position. And I can care less if you pissed about it, because I've been doubted since day one. But I came, saw, slaughtered, conquered, and left trail stained with the skeptic's blood. Yeah, the rebel son of the city on the bluff, about to level up and show him how it's done. When the scouter reads over 9,000 and I'm popping off like a Gallic gun. Goddamn that motherfucker raw. Salmonella should be what he's called. Leaving jaws on the floor, blood stains on the walls. I broke the chain like Red Rover. Now I'm locked and loaded, about to kill them all. Goddamn that motherfucker raw. Salmonella should be what it's called. Leaving jaws on the floor, blood stains on the walls. I broke the chain like Red Rover. Now I'm locked and loaded, about to kill them all.
STOPHELES. Fuck you for that, Jay. You ain't shit.
I feel like that was a good way to end it. If I can be playing music for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And like I said, everything that we said, I lived that shit. Thank you for that song speaks a lot to me, because for a long time in my life, man, everybody always wanted to tell me that I ain't shit, but in reality, I knew different. Like, I was that kid that got beat up and all the time, and somehow I discovered this wonderful sport called MMA and survived 4 fights and went 2-1-1. That was never supposed to. That's why everybody grew up was like, no, he's just such a pushover. Yeah, I was. I was that kid that would be a walking doormat, and then I found my voice and found something I was really good at and made me feel important. So that's why I can relate to a lot of you artists when you're doing that, because when them lights are on and you really love this, it is only outside, seeing my kids for the first time, it's not a feeling that I can describe to anybody. But Christmas and my birthdays and everything, like just hearing random ass strangers scream your name and telling you that you're dope, want to take pictures with you because of your talent, like it's dope. So I had to walk away from that when everything happened. But it's like I'm not trying to get emotional, but saying that story, but
Yeah, I know.
getting back and then finding another path with me and this was never. I never wanted to be a fucking. I just wanted to be a dude to help people. Like soon as I walked away from paranormal team, when all that fuck shit happened, we were in the county building, and my girl was taking care of something for her ex-husband, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go talk to the county commissioner, see what I can get involved with locally. She looked at me like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. I walked right into that office. Surprised the shell secretary, because if you ain't never met me, I'm out of shape now, but I'm 6 foot, at least 280 pounds, not little, and I am a really genuine, nice human being. And all I had to do was write a letter to the him, and I got approved. And again, they shocked us. Then what I got told is they wish that they had more people that were like that, to just want to get involved and help. So my next step was I got a pamphlet to multiple people, and I made a post on how do I get involved with Toys for Tots, and I got linked in with the local director for Toys for Tots. For those that don't know, is that they give out the toys to kids and families in needs. And I'm gonna start crying. Sorry. Uh, the feeling of watching these kids, get things that you just, and being told that all you have to do this shit is just go down there and say, I want to make a difference, and you can't. And the lack that people don't do it breaks my fucking heart. So if y'all see, like, y'all see me on Facebook, y'all see, that's fine. But for as far as me playing music and all that, y'all, nope. Not until I get this shit figured out. And I'm promise me, my kids and them, everything else is more important than that $44 bill. So if you want, to jump on here, it is no longer just free, because last I checked, everything is funded by me. No offense to nobody else, but and for the past 3 months, the job I had, because I couldn't find anything else with my, my record and other things, and my health as well, I was in the hole. It's finding out the other day. Forgot to tell you this too. All said and done, bro. Even though I was working at least 30 hours a week and child support was getting paid, I was still getting $600 in the hole between both of them. And we couldn't even pay our fucking bills. So shout out to those that came in and helped, Kev and everybody, Donnie, appreciate y'all, love y'all. But I help so many people, but but again, it's on me. I should have forced this shit when TJ told me, when Jada told me, and everybody else warned me. But me being who I am and just being grateful for just being here and being the fact that I have Hard Target and anything in my phone, and Country Boy Kevin all makes me very appreciative of this. I might not get to go to shows and all that shit because I can't financially fucking do it. Shit, I can't pay my streamer. How the fuck am I supposed to pay for a ticket? Right? So, I really want this, and everybody, you can clip this shit now. TJ, I wish I would have listened to you more. I really do. You were completely right. So, if you really wanted to make a career out of this, y'all, you really need to make sure you're financially stable, or at least have a path in this to where you're not just reliant on something.
How many times
Like,
have I
I'm not
told
walking
you?
away. It's just I'm not playing music for free anymore.
That's it. How many times have I told you, Jay, that people ask me all the time, when are you gonna have another show? What, you need to have another show for us. You need to do this for us. And what did I say? Right now, I can't financially. I'm not going to do a show based upon ticket sales. If I don't have the finances in my pocket to do so, I will not do a show. Because I don't gamble with other people's money.
And out of Outlaw, I don't rap. I'm a singer. I'm trying to, but again, I can't even really pay. Like this was this was a 6-year plan that got fucking put on steroids for me. That went from 6 years to a month. Like when I first TJ came out, like TJ knew, like he had. I tried to talk him, like, dude, I don't want this. I don't want to be. I just want to be a dude that's just trying to help you. He's like, well, unfortunately, people like what you're doing, so you're getting pushed for a reason.
My point of saying what I just did, Jay, is everybody's always going to ask you to do for them.
Nope.
But what are they doing for you?
Making shit difficult for no fucking reason. But nah, y'all. That's all I wanted. You know, that's why I'm going a little bit over, because this is the last time I will be on StreamYard until I can figure that out, how to cover that when it's not going to put me in a fucking hole. Which like last week I got my real last check from them. It was $75, and I was $15 shy of paying a Wi-Fi bill. Which again, this was the day before I had to have the Smo on here. Nobody knew this shit till right now.
Well, let's not downplay it, Jay. So let's not even talk about what you pay to stream. How much time do you spend on this podcast, on this panel?
Just like on this panel alone?
Yeah. On an average week, how long do you spend?
On just the panel alone, at least
On
10
straight
hours.
Savvy.
Or just on if you're talking straight Savvy, that's at least 40 hours combined. That panel plus
Okay,
off.
well,
When I'm out by
once
shit,
you got past your first hour, and you still hadn't been paid, is when you should have started tightening up, because it's not what you pay for the StreamYard. It's not what you pay into it, because everybody pays something, right? That's not what gives what you do value. What's valued is your time, bro. If you put time in, you should be paid for your time. If you focus on anything other than your child or your wife or what you got going on at home, and you focus on anybody else, your time is valuable, period. And that's been my problem.
I know. He's talking about Hard. I know Hard Target. That's one of the dudes that I just haven't reached because I know he's going on tour. But
time is valuable, and you should be paid for your time, dog. You don't go into your day job. You don't go into that place you just got a job at for free, do you?
Yeah, I just gotta put it on charger.
Do you get paid for that job?
Yes, sir.
From the time you walk in the door to the time you walk out of it, you get paid, correct?
Yes, sir.
And when payday comes, you expect your paycheck, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What would you do if you don't get if you walked out and on payday they say, "Oh, we ain't got no money for you"? What would you do?
I'm crashing the fuck out.
Okay, so where's that energy with this? Because this is your job too.
I know. That's why I all I can say is you were right. I can't even argue with you because you've been telling me that from jump. Which, y'all, for those of you that don't listen to this, man, I am living proof, and same with Kev, that if you listen to these dudes, is it gonna be all glitz and glamour? Fuck no, it's not. But you know what you're getting? You're getting a crash course on somebody that's been doing this shit for 25 plus fucking years. So yeah, like I said, you were right.
If you're doing this as a hobby and you don't want to be paid, that's one thing. But if it's more than a hobby to you, if it's a passion for you, then yes. If you plan on spending time in doing this, yes, you should be getting paid. Period.
You're right. But y'all, I think little man starting to stir and all that. But again, I just wanted to run this a little bit longer because it's not going to be. This will be the last time on StreamYard for a little bit till I can figure all that shit out. Which thought about figuring out Restream, but this is 2 years worth of music on here, so that's a lot of memories and over fucking 500 songs. That's just on the list. That yeah, nah. But I don't know. Like again,
Wait, what
I'm
are you
not going away,
saying?
y'all.
You're not doing the StreamYard no more?
Not for a while. Like I can't afford it. I haven't got paid yet. So until I get paid, I'm doing grown. Like I'm not.
When does your subscription run out?
Missed that whole.
It's this for the what I pay. It's 44 something. It's like 44 and some change
A month.
But yeah, but I just right now until I get paid from this new job. If I get paid this week, life's more important than this podcast because I can just go back to like how we used to on Facebook Live and talk about real life shit. For music is it just sucks that I can't help promote the people that's got tours going on. Like Mike's son's got a tour in fucking 5 days. And that's one of the first artists I interviewed. That's my buddy. Like he's straight savvy, an artist. Like that pisses me the
It
fuck
seems
off.
to me like there's enough artists out here that you've played that if they all sent you $1 on Cash App, you'd have the money for your subscription.
Bro, if they all sent me $1 on Cash App, I'd have $600 my rent's paid.
You see what I'm saying?
Easy, man.
But I just, me, TJ. Same with Sam. I don't like y'all. Didn't even know how bad off I was.
No, listen to me. You're missing the whole point.
Oh no,
you're missing it. Listen, if every artist that you've played on here, that you've promoted on here, sends you $1, you would have money for your subscription, right? To run that indefinitely. Okay. Now, having said that, how many people have actually sent you $1?
Hell, I haven't even, man. Like,
hold on. How many people have sent you $1?
I mean, shit. I can even make it even. How many people have paid me to play their shit or just to play their shit?
No. How many people that you've played their shit have sent you $1 this month, knowing that you're you're having trouble paying the StreamYard? How many people have sent you $1?
That's what I was getting. Like when I got paid from my last month, it was somewhat decent. It was $75, so it was $10 short to pay the internet bill. Sonny Brooks sent me $20, and plus Sonny's been the one. She always sends me. She like just to invest into the channel. So one person in the past month and a half.
One person.
And then Hog sent me.
So
how can $10 too? So
how can you feel appreciated? That's when you take a good hard look at all the people that you've spread out on this channel, that you've pushed on this channel. The same motherfuckers that get out here and cry because somebody ain't noticing them, or somebody ain't fucking with them, or somebody ain't believing in them because they ain't sharing their shit. But when it comes time for them to do the same, they're fucking ghost. They're ghost, Jay. So at this point, go back through that list, and if they can't send you a fucking $1, they never get played on your channel again.
yeah, TJ's. That was what I was me and Sam were about to say before I ended it, because that's really was the reality of it, yo. Now, obviously, there are certain people that this does not include because they are on the label.
Obviously, I mean, there's people who do things for you in other ways, that support you in other ways. But there's plenty of people on here that you don't know, you've never met, you've done nothing but put their name out there that nobody fucking knows. That doesn't do shit for Straight Savvy, doesn't do shit for Jay. Jay just fucking plugs them the fuck in. And they've never fucking done it. They wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, bro.
And
like that's what this genre is full of, and it's time to weed them the fuck out.
And this is coming from one of the 4 people that mentored me when I first started, yo. That personally linked me and Sam I am up for a reason. So I'm not mad at what he's saying. He's right. again, I swear when he first came on, I told him I just wanted it to be clear. He was right. But y'all, I love everybody. Just again, I'm not going away. So everybody wants to make the clips on that. I'm not going away. It's going back to how it used to be when it was Jay Straight Facts and me just coming on Facebook and just talking with people, or YouTube and talking with people. But no, I'm not playing anybody's music.
Cause we got plenty to motherfucking talk about. We can sit here for hours on end, goddamn, and talk
Bro,
about
we're
some
going
shit.
on 3 for this is the first time
Just
you've been
is.
over 2.5 for in a long time.
I got 20 plus years of shit in music that I could fucking
Much love,
talk to
Beverly.
everybody about shit. What the fuck you
Shout out
talking about?
Beverly Howard.
Yeah, much love, Beverly Howard. That was an epic picture. Shit, TJ's had an eventful month, man. He got a picture with Smo, and he got a picture with Beverly Howard and all in less than
Yeah,
2 weeks.
Beverly Howard's my sis, man. I love her with all my heart. Like I'd
But
give my
again,
life for
y'all,
that lady.
this is not me going away. This is just me going away to rebrand shit because it has come time to where the love and everything that I give out is not being reciprocated back, and it's not equaling dollar signs, and it matters me to take care of my family over me having this fucking podcast like this. But I will still be going live, on YouTube and Facebook, talk with everybody just like I used to. You won't, talk about
I
life.
didn't see Beverly in the chat until just now. I will tell
She
you.
just
Let me
popped
tell
in.
y'all something about Beverly Howard, y'all. Out of all the years I've been doing this business, it was very easy to lose faith in the humanity of this business. Okay, Beverly Howard showed me that there still are people out there dedicated to doing good business and putting out good music and looking to the Lord and being real with
She's
what they
another
do.
one that I can't add to the
Like
mentor list, but I've learned a lot from just watching how she's worked and just how she meant like
as
she's
long as there are people
awesome.
like Outlaw Nation out here in this business, everything is worth it.
Oh, yeah.
And
No, I'm not giving
that's
up,
what I
y'all.
took
Like
from this weekend.
this is not me waving a white flag. I'm not going away. I'm just going back to what it used to be, where until I can figure shit out. Because, and again, if you're one of them people that if you were in the same situation I'm in right now and you chose to go ahead and say fuck it, I'm not going to take care of my family. I'm going to go ahead and pay my StreamYard bill to stay relevant.
You
Get
see
out of my
what
life.
Beverly just said? You just seen what Beverly just said?
We have a team, people, not me, people.
We are
Amen.
team people, not me people. Meaning they're for the business. They're for growing the business. They're for everybody winning. They're not, oh, I just want to get where I'm going and fuck everybody else. And I seen that. Look, y'all heard me the last couple of weeks, probably the last month, talking about how I was ready to walk away. How, basically I gave up on everybody. I didn't want to work with nobody no more. You know, I was in a dark place before this weekend, and watching that show Saturday, y'all, watching how everybody worked as a team, even the openers, man, everybody brought their A games. It was like the crowd was engaged by far. And I'm including Freak Show Entertainment in this when I say this, okay? All the shows I've had over the years, by far the best show I've been to.
Wow.
It looked dope.
By far the best show I've been to. It wasn't about one person. Even when Outlaw Nation took the stage, it wasn't about one person. They shouted out every artist on that stage. They gave flowers to people who deserve their flowers.
So I love watching what they do. Well, and like what Outlaw, he said I could reach out to, dude. That's what made me have faith in this. I remember when they were
I'm gonna
donating
tell
with the
you,
hurricane victims,
talk to Beverly
and
about. You know how you got Smo on here one night. Talk
yeah,
to Beverly about getting Jesse up here and
dude,
telling
I
his
would have
story,
to
man.
have my daughter for that because she is
Because
a huge
Jesse
fan of
Howard
Jesse.
has a story. Listen. I listened to a story from Jesse Howard. We were back in the behind the building. He was sitting in the truck, and he talked to me about some things that he was about, and everybody needs to hear it.
I am
Make sure I
fully
hear
with
about
that.
this so I can be.
Everybody needs to hear it.
I am fully with
That man isn't out here for the fame, fortune, and glory. He's out here to be a godly man.
That's what made me have, that's what made Outlaw Nation one of the top for me, because when I was going through what I was, and I come across Tramer Kenny when they were donating the Outlaw Nation was donating towards the hurricane victims, and I found out nobody else was. But
Wild, bro.
it broke my heart, and I'm like, you know what? I want to help these people, and I told my girl, I'm like, I want to help donate, and I did. And I have been locked in with them from the get-go, because that right there made me realize what kind of people they were. And I'm like, you know what? These people deserve to be in front of these kids on this mainstream audience, seeing that there is another
Bro,
path.
if you're not booking Outlaw Nation, what are you really doing though?
Oh man, like yeah.
By the way, I think I'll get with Kev anyway. I know Kev had tried to book Outlaw Nation for one of the Slap Fest, but it was kind of last minute, and it was hard for them to get anything done. But from what Bev told me, they'd definitely be interested at some point at performing at a Slap Fest.
Well, especially that's the biggest biker bar in Ohio.
Yeah,
that would be epic. But y'all, see, I got 10 more seconds, and we're coming up on the 3-hour mark, and I hear Little Man.
So we just hit it.
I'm about to just then I'll end it.
That crowd,
y'all,
the crowd we had in Oxford last Slap Fest would absolutely double if Outlaw Nation would have been on that show.
Oh yeah. Right.
But again, y'all, I don't want nobody to sit there and think, oh, Savvy's. No, I'm not. We're just going back old school till I can financially. That's like the 5th time I said it the same way, so nobody can sit there and say a whole other narrative.
Yeah,
that's what people.
We've made it clear.
Yeah, and again, I've been very vocal on this for the past 2 months. It's just now it's reality of it, because I ain't got no fucking money to pay for this shit. And I can give a fuck less. Like, I ain't got no
stop
songs
letting
on
people
here.
take advantage. Like the sooner you stop doing that, the easier it'll be to conduct business the right way, Jay. But you can sit here and say that all you want to. If you continue to do it, the longer that it goes on, the longer that you do free shit for people, man, the more they're gonna expect it. The more they're gonna forget it, what you are to the game.
I'm looking forward to this, because I already knew, like, it already got kind of crazy when I went down from doing it 5 times a week to at least 2 to maybe 3, if that. To now I'll be back when I'm back on this shit. Other than that, you just gotta catch me on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, whichever one. But I ain't gonna be playing no music. And I'm not, and I laugh because this is how I deal with trauma, because I am very, 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 very pissed off that I can't afford this shit right now. Trust me. But it is nobody else's fault but mine.
Facebook blocked my video today because I was playing Outlaw Nation. me and Bubba was on live. I was letting him listen to Jesse Howard New Breed. And fucking Facebook blocked me from it. I was like, "You motherfuckers!"
Hey, seeing you and Bubba warmed my heart today, TJ, at a moment where I needed it. So thank you for that,
dude. That's what kind of made this decision, even because it was going to happen regardless. Because my 10-day grace period for this, where I can come on here, ends Wednesday, and I have to work from 4 till close the next 2 nights, and I'm not getting on fucking StreamYard after I get off here. Like, and it's not that y'all aren't important enough to me. I just I don't get paid to just come on here and just say fucking shits and giggles and play music. That makes sense.
Family first, man. That's what it boils down to.
Family first.
So this is just where the
rebranding phase that I've been telling.
Well, this is where the rebrand phase. I bet he did. I told you I'll fight you over whose favorite person he is, man. I would fight you. Like, that is my favorite person.
He was happy. I done rubbed him down with lotion and skin therapy lotion and shit. And Oh, he was loving life today.
Bubba is a true inspiration in life, y'all. If y'all don't know who Bubba is,
Hashtag
he really
be like
is.
Bubba.
Which also,
Hashtag be like Bubba.
since we have Beverly Howard in there, New Breed, also his brother too. That's his brother too. That I've seen in a couple of videos, I think, and hearing that story, that's also what made me a fan of the people, because I don't really hear that a lot from many people. But like Smo said, what he does, and I love them type of people. No homo, nothing. But when you're out here making a difference, that makes me want to fuck with you, because that's when I did, like the story I told you about me going to community building and all that. That was real. My girl can verify that. Like,
No, sorry about that, Phil. Can't do that for you, brother. I can only do that for my little brother, man. That's in a wheelchair. Hate it for
I'm
you.
so glad that got blocked.
No.
It did on the stream, but it did on the YouTube.
He said, "Can you rub me next?"
Yeah, don't be weird, dude.
Yeah, we're weird, but we're not.
I'll put hands on you, dog, but I ain't gonna be rubbing.
Oh yeah, nah, you're definitely getting hit. I don't know who the fuck you are, but I'm definitely putting you back in the box. Go away. No, we ain't doing that weird shit.
Do I do a lot of
thank
stuff
y'all
for the
for,
Juggalos? I went to
awesome.
I went to a Juggalo show. I want to say it was earlier this year or last year with Lil White in Ohio. Outlaws Outcasts.
Yeah, that was last year, I think.
Yeah. Rich Regal.
Yeah.
Me, Lil White, all them. It was a bowling alley. They had a Juggalo show. And Lil White headlined. So.
Well, Jay, how does it feel to have your first 3-hour episode since the old days?
Oh, dude, I miss doing this shit for 5 hours. It's not financially worth it.
But Outlawed Outcast, you
doing
might check out J Devil because he's into that horrorcore kind of juggalo-ish sound,
Well, if
he's
you
my
ask,
artist and I'm
you
managing.
ask old Chop Easy, apparently I'm Juggalo music, so yeah. Check me out too.
Well, a lot of that horrorcore is considered to be the juggalo style,
Well, that is, but I don't do horrorcore. That's they're like, oh, it has guitars in it. It's Juggalo music. I'm like, no. But anyway, y'all, I got to get off here. I know we got to wind it down anyway.
Yeah, I got the point across.
Yeah, Beverly Howard. I remember I was in middle school.
Yeah, I remember that.
Doing the Juggalo stuff, and that was all going on. They were like, "You're a gang member." I'm like, "No, I just like good music." Anyway,
I got made fun of for listening to ICP and Ryan Upchurch because I'm a black dude and I'm not supposed to listen to that kind of music. Yep. All through high school. Yep. Wait. And now we're adults looking at this shit how it is, and I would never listen to Upchurch again, except for his old shit.
Yeah.
But y'all,
Okay.
It's been fun. I just dropped my energy drink all over my ass because it's been a while. So I've done a 3-hour live on my laptop. I forgot how this shit was, and my ass needs to get up and move.
Numbness.
But yeah, this is why I'm happy. This is also a preview of what y'all will be getting. Like I played some music tonight, but we're going back to how it used to be. And even after I get this shit paid up, at least once a week, I want this because this is where the roots of this podcast are. People coming up talking about real life shit. So y'all remember, it's been real. It's been fun. All y'all, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And
I'm going to cuddle with my little girl.
Week. Oh man, see, that's why I'm trying. Yeah, it's wrestling night, so I gotta go get Bubba for Mama, and we're gonna watch wrestling for a minute while he passes the fuck back out. Yeah, my 8-month-old that's in 24-month clothes. Love Sam.
You can always tell when Kinley misses me and when she doesn't, because she will never come up to my man cave. But as soon as I get home today, She got home from school. She came straight to my man cave and laid there with me and watched TV. I put on strawberry shortcake and I dozed off, took a nap. She laid there on her phone watching strawberry shortcake and playing on her phone.
Yo, remember if you're gonna do anything, do it straight savvy. And if nobody believes in you, I sure as fuck do. I'll be back Thursday live on YouTube, but remember, no music played. It's gonna be live. So just, if you don't like it, unsubscribe or I don't know.
Good night, everybody. Love y'all.
We'll
Chat.
cover
Y'all
book
been
or
awesome tonight.
Much love, y'all. Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Ali.